This sounds way better now.
Hit up Ariel.
You will know the power of the dark side.
It's about to go down.
Oh, beat with it. We back. You.
Brian, my brother Brian, my brother Brian.
I know Jeremy right now would have been like, "Yo, we're still going, guys."
Free J Money.
He's a hater, man.
Free J Money.
I'm a hater, man.
There is no escape. Don't make me destroy you.
Get down. All right, I'm gonna fade it out. We've gone on way too long. That's what happens when Junior's not here, man. We can just do what we want. You just do. Oh, he's right there. Never mind.
You look mad fucking toasty, bro. Look at you, bro.
Yo. What happened?
You looking toasty.
I am roasty toasty at home. I'm feeling good. I have such a love-hate relationship with working from home. It's like I don't get to fully appreciate the soundboard because like it cuts in and out, in and out.
Oh, so it cuts in and out now.
And no, like from home, from like the Discord, it's not the soundboard's fault. Y'all know how much I love my soundboard. But yeah, but it's still nice because I get to just be here, more mellowed out. But I don't get to hang out with you guys in person, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Fortunately.
Well, we miss you, and still.
Should we do one for JB?
I think we should.
Yes, sir. Hold on.
Yeah, the chat wants to know if Unc is drinking that wine.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
if I'm
God.
working from home,
Yo, name it. What is it?
What is it?
Yo, a little Pinot Grigio.
Hell yeah.
We are chilling, bro. Welcome. CWV podcast number. What is this? 277.
Oh yeah, 277. Wow.
277.
77. Kayla got that shit tatted on her. 777. So anytime I see sevens,
Yo, what are we gonna do when we hit episode 666? Are we gonna skip it? Are we gonna skip it?
Yo, nah, it's gotta be a spooky podcast. Hopefully and hopefully it falls like within like October. Yo, if it does, we should do the math. Like whenever we're really bored, we should do the math and see if it'll hit.
Be on a
when
spreadsheet.
We're bored? Yeah, bet.
On a calendar, yeah. But or maybe let it come to us as a surprise. Be like, yo, wait, 666 is coming up. Is it like near October? And maybe it'll just nonchalantly happen. And I think that's for the.
It's gonna be in like 2 years.
That's gonna be soon.
What are you talking about?
Before you know it. Yo, welcome everybody. Welcome everyone. What's going on, Brim? What's the chat saying?
W's in the shot.
We got Jason on here. We got Pascal on here. We got Mark stopping by. Bum ass didn't want to show up today. He's too busy watching the Celtics game.
Whatever, bro.
Actually,
he's Celtics, I guess. Let's
go.
He's already over his anal tat, so he's getting rid of it.
Yeah,
I believe
getting
it was
laser removed.
Laser anal tat removal.
Exactly.
We got Pascal. I think I said that already. We got Larry. We got Henze Membrane, aka Christian. We got Floyd, and we got Noah Mondial, and we got Matthew, my brother Brian.
My brother Brian.
What's good, bros? What's good, Noah? HRO in 10 years gonna hit 666. HRO.
I think that means hitting really offers.
Yeah, I don't know. Why'd you spell years like that too, bro? Yo, Pascal, you off that vodka again, bro?
Yeah, for real. Pedro Pascal is.
We got AD on here. Yo. Noah said, let's go Mavs. Watch you guys and the game.
Hell yeah. Let's go Kyrie.
Oh, double feature. What a double feature.
Yo, Christian said, as long as you guys maintain doing a pod every week, Pod 666 would land on Thursday, November 20th, 2031. Jesus.
2031.
Wow, that's the future, bro.
I love how I said 2 years because I was like, oh, there's 365.
Oh, Brimstone wants credit.
No, I don't because I was going by days. It's
you weren't
52
going-
weeks in
yeah.
a year.
Damn, so 2031. Holy
No,
shit.
November, so close. Spoiler.
We got to plan it now, like skip, so that we're doing it
Yo, everybody,
October
yo.
2032.
Oh yeah, good point.
So we
Good
have to
point.
skip one pod?
One pod every month. I don't know.
Nah, I don't think we the people are gonna want that. But y'all can let us know if y'all want us to take a break.
You know what?
Once a month.
You know what they want to know though, Junior?
What do they want to know? Did he say something?
I had to go get it. Danny isn't here, but he wants to know where the fuck his socks are, bro, because they're still here in the studio. They're not washed.
Yo, shout out to our members. We appreciate our YouTube members. We love y'all for paying $5 a month to come and see us every Thursday, be a bunch of goofballs. But yes, if you aren't currently a member, you could go to YouTube, go on your Safari, $5 a month, because you have the wonderful privilege of getting socks that I will send out to you, Danny. I promise. The post office just hasn't been on my mind. And I apologize. It should be on my mind. It should be priority because now it's been like 2 weeks. It's getting a little OD. I gotta take one away because remember Pascalito's story from last week about me and Mark. So we're gonna give him one. So it's 3 for Danny,
I missed that.
1 for Pascalito.
Bro, just
Yeah.
wrap it up.
Shout out to Eunice. Shout out to Mark. Sorry I couldn't be here. Budget cuts are still hitting us after we
and
had
Eunice
Mac.
with the
Leah Cash and Jay Money in the building for our Star Wars pod. Make sure to go check that out. Some crazy Star Wars takes. Shout out to Star Wars. Today we will be talking about the Acolyte. That'll be coming a little later after some tea time, of course, because we got some tea. And yeah, we'll do our YouTube member call-ins at the end. But welcome everybody. Brim, Ariel, glad to be here with y'all today.
Hit up Ariel.
So real quick before we get into tea, just wanted to let people know, go check out Furiosa, still in theaters. I'm checking it out on Saturday. Bad Boys Ride or Die is out. Apparently people are giving it really good reviews. I still have to check out the third one. Brim, I agree with you. They should have saved the title from the last film for this one. It just would have made way more sense.
Yeah. Did you think they knew? Obviously they didn't.
Nah, yeah, I don't think so.
Damn, so
I don't
then,
think
that
so.
means part 3 ended like, yo, this is it. They're like, nah, never mind, this is it.
Just like Bad Boys 2.
That's true.
Right.
And how every
Classic.
Transformers always ends like, yo, like that's it, like this is it.
Linkin Park song.
Wait. Ariel, speaking of which, because
What's
guys,
up?
Ariel in our group chat, he said that Bad Boys is
here we
the
go.
Fast and Furious of the cop franchise.
Of the cop
And
genre.
So okay, do you mind like elaborating a little bit? Like I want to hear your reasoning, for saying that, and I want to see if there's a way that I can relate to what you're saying about it.
Well, to be completely honest, I didn't know what I was saying with that. I was just trying to say that Bad Boys was just like kind of your run-of-the-mill action franchise, but it's super niche. So
Okay.
same way that like Fast and Furious is like niche. I don't think that there's another cop franchise that we're like, oh yeah, it's like this. Like I think
Okay.
Bad Boys kind of is like the staple like cops that go rogue, like that's kind of like their shit all the time. Same deal
Right.
with Fast and Furious. Like I know it's not about street racing anymore, but they're legit above the law. So like I guess my take was crazy for that.
So no, okay, all right, bro. But you didn't elaborate. Now that you've elaborated, I understand where your thing came from. That
Well, the thing is,
AD said he agrees. He said that's not a hot take, but the difference is it's way better and funnier.
but that's the thing I was going to go with. Like, I feel like, I guess as it's aged, you can't really go wrong with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence in the film, but I don't think it has that. That's the thing. In terms of an action franchise that is just like, yo, like, that has it all, you know what I mean? is I don't feel like it's just there, but it is a cult. I feel like it's a cult classic. Like I still think Bad Boys 2 out of everything. I mean, I haven't seen 3 or 4 yet, but Bad Boys 2 to me is still, bro. I had that rented on VHS from Blockbuster, bro. I'm that old, but I used to watch that shit all the time when that came out.
So funny.
So good, but you know, that's Michael Bay. That's Michael Bay for you. Even though he had Megan Fox as a 15-year-old girl in the club, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We still rolling.
I didn't know that. Damn.
Yo.
But
so yeah, we got that. Thank you for the explanation.
Yeah,
by
no
the way.
problem, no problem.
We have The Boys next week. I believe is dropping on Thursdays. Yeah, kind of like what they did with Invincible. So they'll be dropping it like Wednesday at like midnight, turning into Thursday, I think. And then House of the Dragon Sunday 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, prime time on HBO Max. I almost called it Max. I almost left out the HBO, and I was like, yo, let me not do that. Let me put some respect because HBO is still the GOAT.
What were you gonna do with HBO?
I was just gonna say on Max and like
On
not
Max.
include HBO.
Shout out to Max.
Oh,
Shout out to Max. Yeah, I guess that's true. Shout out to Max. How do you pronounce his last name again? Armand Hammer, right? Armand Hammer. Hope I didn't fuck it up.
Arn Hammer.
Arm & Hammer, like baking soda.
That's crazy.
Exactly. Yo, Max's baking soda, bro. It's over.
Baking soda.
I got bacon.
I'm in love with the cocoa. With Max? I'm always in love with HBO Max, but it has to be together, combined. It has to be a thing. It can't be left alone. Who was shitting on it?
What are y'all yapping about? We're in a podcast.
Yo, that's crazy. I gotta
It's
love
okay
how
to
JB
join in. You got space there.
Or you gotta call. You gotta actually pay $5 if you want to talk. Actually.
Yo, show Marley. Show Marley.
Yo, but I'm sorry. I was having some pre-tea before our tea time right now.
So cool.
Violated my shit.
No, you said you're gonna have some pre-tea before the tea time.
Nice. Nah, he wasn't talking about
Yeah,
that.
and I thought you were gonna drop. I thought you were gonna hit the.
But you
drop
said
on-
pre-tea.
Yeah, but then I was like
Oh.
pre-tea before my tea time. Nah, it's too late for all that. You
okay.
can't gas me now. So you see, these are the issues of working.
Bro, there's lag. There's lag.
And then that's the tea.
Teed up right now.
Tea time.
And that's the tea.
Shout out to Q.
And that's
Christian, you can't think of any other
Tea-time like I got a cup of this shit. Tea-time like golf at 5:45.
cop movie franchise? Oh, right there, Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah, okay, I guess you did think of another one.
Well, Beverly Hills. I'm talking, bro. Like, I'm not that old. Damn. Beverly Hills Cop, bro.
Cop movie franchise. Oh, franchise, I guess.
I'm talking about A-list.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop, I guess is A-list because it's
Police
Eddie Murphy.
Academy.
Police Academy, yeah, but that's more comedy than it is an action like franchise.
It's a cop movie, though.
That's true. Naked Gun is also cops.
What about that
Miami Vice.
What about that old one?
Oh yeah, that one.
The one with the fuck.
Yeah, the one with the actors, right? And there's like a
Miami
director.
Vice ass.
Wait, what'd you say?
When you said Miami Vice is ass.
I said Miami Vice is gas.
Oh, I thought he said.
Oh, I
his
literally thought you
ass.
said ass.
Yo.
No, it is gorgeous. It's dope.
It is. That looks. Yo, Michael Mann, bro. He makes everything look like a documentary, bro. That shit is real life.
Damn, what's that old cop movie I'm thinking about? Fuck.
Yeah,
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon. Yeah, that
There
is.
it
Yeah.
is.
And how
Yes.
many lethal weapons are there?
4. Hey, put up
Yo.
your foes.
So
Die Hard.
Yeah, that is also cop. Guys, I'm talking about like from fucking our childhood. Jesus. Y'all cooking me.
They're not cooking you. They're just saying. They're just
I know, but like,
yeah, just name him.
is Die Hard up there with like John Wick, bro? No, I'm kidding.
Wow, what a catch that kid. That's Cop?
Yeah, that's cop stuff. That's like from the 80s, I think.
Damn. But nah, Ariel, I mean, you're comparing. I don't think you meant that comparison, right? Like you were just joking, like the Die Hard John Wick shit.
No, yeah, I said I was kidding immediately after. Yeah,
Oh,
I cleared that up. I cleared
I was like, yo, those are like.
I know it's apples and oranges, but when I mean action, I'm talking about this dude right here next to me, and what he's accomplished. This is the pinnacle right here, bro.
Yo,
you can't talk about anything else without mentioning this franchise right here. That's all I'm saying. When you're talking about action.
For context, Ariel swears that I'm Keanu Reeves.
I don't swear. Have you seen him and Keanu in the same room? That's all I'm gonna say.
Haven't.
But let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
I haven't.
Let's keep it moving.
So while we keep it moving, a 300 prequel TV series is in the works at Warner Brothers. Zack Snyder is reportedly in talks to direct.
Wait, hold on.
That shit's gonna be ass.
I will run it back. That's crazy.
I don't know how to feel about that.
A 300 prequel TV series is in the works at Warner Brothers. Zack Snyder is reportedly in talks to direct.
But isn't it kind of
thoughts?
How's there a prequel?
Because wasn't Rise of an Empire a prequel?
I don't think
that was
so.
a sequel. I don't know.
No, it was a sequel. That was like
why is Zach working with Warner Brothers after he?
Who made that movie? Who made that shit?
He produced on it, I believe. Rise of an Empire.
The one that came out after 300. That shit was ass.
Let me see.
Nah, I'm not sure. But yeah, I that was the question I had in mind too. It's like, what is sort of the relationship now? I mean, money talks, I guess, but or maybe I don't know. I guess we need to wait to see more that comes out of that whole situation. I didn't read the full article, so I can't say like, yo, like this is what I know about the situation.
Yeah.
But it is a little crazy to me that he is returning to like Warner Brothers.
Yeah, because then
I don't think he's ever denied though. I don't think he's ever denied like saying like, oh, I'll never go back to like work with them. I think he has said before that he would not mind if like depending on what it is like to go back and under different circumstances, I presume, you know what I mean?
I know, but like everything he went through with them and stuff, like it's kind of interesting that he still is just like, oh, fine. Like it's just weird, like especially with him saying screw you, Warner. You know what I mean? Like everything he said is just weird for me to accept that he'll like walk that back because like he's such a rebel, bro. Like that's kind of his deal. So like him actually like I don't know. Like I'm sure it's gonna be fine. It was weird.
Yeah, I agree. Haruyuki Sanada is reportedly in talks for a role in the Ghost of Tsushima movie. For those that don't know, he just starred in Shogun,
yeah.
which I still gotta watch. And
Hyundai,
that is also
my boy Hyundai Sonata. Yo, AD said take a shot every time there's slow mo in the 300 prequel. We're gonna get fucked up.
Yo.
You could say that about any Zack Snyder movie. Which Zack Snyder movie do you think has the least?
Has the least? I'd say Dawn of the Dead.
Okay.
Dawn of the Dead for
Which
sure.
one do you think has the most?
Justice League.
Justice League.
It's 4 hours, and 10% of that film is slow motion.
It is 4 hours. Yeah, you're right. It's 4 hours. And to correct yourself, it's Zack Snyder's Justice League.
What'd you say, bro?
It's Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah, but that's the Justice League movie that
I know.
exists for me, bro.
Yeah, I'm just right.
That other shit is
I just say Justice League now.
Bro, they still show that shit on TV.
That shit is a parody. It's a spoof of the
It's
Justice
a porn
League.
parody. That's the porn parody without the porn. Like it's like the softcore version.
Yeah.
It's just right. So bad. But we just got a first look at his new animated series that Hans Zimmer is actually confirmed working on. At Twilight of the Gods, I believe it was. So we got a first look at that. Again, it's an animated series for Netflix. I don't think it ties into anything else. Like this is his own other separate.
So this is Zack.
Yeah, this is Zack Snyder.
Let me see. Wait.
Yeah.
Check
If you go on Twitter, just go online. You could Twilight of the Gods. That's what it's called. So you could probably pull up. We got like a first clip. It was like 5 seconds. You probably find it on Twitter.
Let's see. Twilight of the Gods.
Yeah. It looked pretty cool. While y'all find that though, the new The Office series is reportedly titled The Paper. The series follows the Dunder Mifflin documentary crew as they focus on a dying historic Midwestern newspaper and its volunteer reporters. Again, this is made by the same creators of The Office, same creative team. So let's see. I am.
It's the same characters too, right?
What's up?
It's the same characters, right?
No, this is different characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen it like all over the place where like people from the show are literally talking about how they're coming back.
Maybe. I mean, maybe they're doing some crazy shit. You know, maybe they will have like not some crazy shit, but maybe they'll have like a cameo appearance.
No,
like
they made it seem like it's a whole like ass like they're returning, like they're continuing the show.
Oh.
I forgot where I saw it. I think they were talking about it like on SNL or something. Or maybe it's a multiverse. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it confirmed?
He said, "Yeah, no, it's not a multiverse." Fucking God.
I love how Junior
He's
just
so
said,
fucking toasted, bro.
Bro, he just said, "Yeah."
Holy shit!
Yo,
Just
I was
confirmed
like,
it.
yeah. I was like, all right, cool. Like, we got the Office multiverse going on.
Yo, Danny, you're in the chat. Welcome. We were talking about you earlier. Your socks are still here. Just bummed it didn't send it out yet. We gotta watch them shits, right? Wait, Junior, did you watch it? No, right?
Nah, we gotta watch them.
Yeah, we still gotta watch them. And we will send them to you. Which one's going to Pascal? You gotta choose one randomly, or?
Yeah, Pascal chooses which one.
Did he
So
do
let
it
us
yet?
know. Let us know in the chat, Pascal.
He's gonna be like, "Yo, what were the options again?"
Yeah.
Yo, it was Harley, Peacemaker, Bloodsport, and Polka Dot Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dope. So pick out of those. Paramount and Skydance have agreed to terms to launch their merger together.
Okay.
So I just wanted to add this because it's just like, you know, again, we're just starting to see little by little, all these mergers, all these, you know, mega conglomerates teaming up with other ones or buying them out. So it's insane. I like these new streaming services that are coming out. Like I just have no idea like what is about to happen, how it's gonna look. I feel like the rollout is going to be kind of messy at first.
Why?
Just because. What's up?
Why? Why do you think so?
Just because like even the transition for some people from Hulu to Disney Plus was kind of a process. Like I feel like they didn't do a really good job. I don't know if anyone's noticed. Disney to me is aesthetically pleasing, but their user interface fucking sucks.
It's not worse
Like-
than Amazon's. It's not worse than Amazon's.
No, you know what I've noticed, that nothing is as good as Netflix. Netflix is so easy. For the simplest thing of just going to the next episode or going to like more episodes, like you want to browse through episodes. You know how many times like I want to show someone like, oh, let me go to like episode 1, but I'm in the middle of episode 5. I can't just click on the show and then go through the episodes. When you go to like, let's say it's Acolyte or any other show I'm watching on like Hulu, you click on the show, you click on like the screen, and it takes you to directly into where you were left off instead of like opening like the whole thing about the show and then click resume playing or start from the beginning or go through all the episodes. Like, why don't they do that? That is the most simplest thing. And to me, that's what like makes it very annoying.
Well, yeah, I get what you mean. It should
so
be easier to access the things you want to access, but I just feel like none of them are as bad as Amazon's, bro.
I can't really remember how Amazon's. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the fact that they show me like the cast is already like kind of a plus.
No,
or like the song
that's
being
cool.
played.
All that X-ray stuff is cool. I'm talking about like the UI itself. Even on mobile, like it's like it's just not pretty. I don't know. Maybe I'm spoiled.
But to Brim's point from like a few podcasts ago, like where, you know, all these different companies are getting, you know, bought out. You know, to agree with him here, Netflix is at a point where they are just doing better than everybody else because they've been the OGs. So they've always, I feel, been one step ahead of the game, even if it's not content wise, which it still is, because they still pull out shows that people are talking about. You know, even something that's, you know, although for us it's not something that, you know, Mark actually watches it, but like Bridgerton, right? Like stuff like that, like all these other shows that they put out that attract a lot of people that are very popular shows. So to Brim's point, no matter how long or how much they've been talking about, yo, Netflix is bankrupt, Netflix is this, Netflix is that, all these other joints are still just trying to learn from them. They're just trying to pick up the pieces, but Netflix is still the one that's like at the forefront of streaming. It's like, yo, we've been here for a while. We know how to get this shit done. Like we're just clutch like that. So right, I don't know if they'll eventually get bought out. Like they'll probably be that like they'll probably be the Untouchables for the simple fact that they're the originals, and they're like, you know what, we don't really need any of you guys. Like we are doing okay, just doing our own thing. And that's why all of y'all are, you know, teaming up and getting bought out and shit.
Yeah, and I just hope it doesn't dilute like the content now. You know?
I mean, I think they just got a new like director of like what kind of content they're going to be putting out. So I'm sure, you know, he'll slow down, you know, production on certain things that are just like not necessary. Yeah, Netflix.
Yeah, I mean they just dropped that banger movie with J-Lo.
Yo, that shit hit like billions of views already though, like on some crazy shit. Like it became a very popular movie, but I'm sure it looks super butt. Like so,
I didn't expect him to go there with that. I thought he was gonna be like, it looks super good.
No, it's like I'm just like, yo, like I know this is just probably one of like, you know, it's a J-Lo movie, you know, like a super cookie cutter, like
that's hate.
But who knows? Maybe like that's harsh on me, right? Like maybe it is something that's, you know, really good. It has Sterling K. Brown, so that's definitely a positive. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'll be. I mean, it'll be everything I think it is. But again, who knows?
Netflix just proving my point, bro. Just continue.
But yo, Netflix has announced majority. I don't know if majority, but the cast for Knives Out, or excuse me, the title of the third film for the Knives Out franchise, Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. So obviously headline, Daniel Craig, still starring as the boy, forgot his name, but the boy. Josh Brolin has just joined the cast. And we also got Kerry Washington.
Oh my goodness.
We got Jeremy Renner.
Hell yeah.
We got Mila Kunis. We got Josh O'Connor. We got Kaylee Spaney. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Probably pronounced it incorrectly. Ripley star Andrew Scott. So far the cast is stacked. It typically is with these films. The first and second films were also incredibly stacked.
Yo, put money on it right now. Who do you think it was?
I saw somebody that said
wait, hold on. I didn't see Glass Onion.
You didn't see Glass Onion?
No.
Bro.
Come on, man. Come on.
Wasn't that shit on Netflix?
Bro.
I don't have Netflix.
Damn, we over here sucking Netflix off. He doesn't even have it. That was crazy. We're never gonna get that Netflix deal, bro. God damn it.
That is crazy. Oh, and Sandman from Spider-Man
Thomas
3,
Hayden
Tom Hayden Church. Yo,
THC.
Tom Hayden Church.
Oh my god, THC.
Huh?
THC.
Yo, Thomas Hayden Church. Just like Eddie Brock was hating in church.
Oh, bro. What the
fuck? Yo, the meme where he's like, God, if you're listening, please.
Yo, he was down horrendous.
It's like,
yo, imagine being a hater that much.
I'm a hater. Dude is a certified hater, man. That shit is crazy.
Yo, like that's so crazy. Asking God to slay your enemies.
You never done that?
No.
Speaking of streaming services, though, Warner Brothers is immediately raising the price of its ad-free model for Max. Monthly plan will rise from $15.99 to $16.99. Annual plan will rise from $149.99 to $169.99. But it's like the headline is so funny. Like, yo, we gotta do this shit right. Yo, we are so broke.
Yo,
like, every cent counts right now. Like, we gotta do this shit right fucking now.
Like somebody signing up right now and they're getting like the other price and they're like, yo, by the way, they email them like, yo, by the way. We taking a little bit more.
They're like, yo, your shit is due. Like your bill is past late, bro. You want to keep the lights on? Like you gotta pay this shit. They're like, oh shit. Yeah. Eric Kripke, I hope I pronounced it correctly, teases that the boys will likely go beyond the initial 5-season plan. No one was more wrong. No one was more wrong in all of human history about how many seasons their show was gonna go than this guy. I'm assuming he did the 2 thumbs up at himself as well. So yeah, so I don't know, thoughts. I saw a lot of people. I mean, I guess it's the internet, right? So of course they're gonna hate. But I saw a lot of people saying like, "Yo, they're kind of milking it." But what are thoughts on that?
Why would you stop greatness, bro? Just keep it going. Why not? If it's gonna keep being good, keep coming out, bro. I don't give.
I feel like people tend to forget that, like when it's actually out, like it's hype, like shit is happening, like this shit is being like the plot progresses. Every episode is kind of a banger.
Kind of. Bro, every episode is wavy.
The majority of it is a banger, like.
Yeah, but have JB what? Nah, you gotta nah. That's crazy.
Take that back. Every episode was wavy. Go back to your ratings, bro.
Like we literally have said probably nothing wrong.
I'm sorry. I didn't know like it. Yeah, absolutely. It's wavy. I meant kind of.
It's practically flawless.
It was more just like just saying that it's good. I was more just praising it. I'm sorry that it got to that level of every episode is wavy. Like absolutely. My intention was not to say that it wasn't. I'm sorry. Did y'all? Am I muted?
No, we heard you. We heard you, bro.
It was like you were confessing, bro.
It sounds like you're like, yo, my bad, bro. My bad, dog. Like, I didn't even mean
it.
Like it was like silent. Like I was like, yo, is everybody okay? Like what is going on?
Bro?
We forgive you.
All right,
we'll let that slide.
I appreciate it.
Christian said, as long as the show doesn't do some dumb shit and stays great, I'm cool with it. Still going, but they got to kill Homelander at some point. I love Anthony Starr, but we got to move on at some point. Yeah.
Ooh, I saw something interesting that someone has said on Twitter. Right, and then they do Butcher as the villain for the last like couple seasons. I was like, that's kind of tough.
Ariel did the "you don't even know" pose. You have no idea.
I feel like you can't say that though, Ariel, because they've already strayed away far from the comics, don't you think?
Oh God.
Nah, I'm kidding. I feel like there's still room for them to implement a lot of the.
They're already heading that direction.
Yeah, like it's going in a certain way that kind of can foreshadow a lot. But what I do love about the show is that their foreshadowing always pays off. Like I don't feel like there's anything that goes without being tied up, especially towards the end of the season. So I feel like if they have enough story to keep going, especially since they're going to be bouncing back and forth between that and Gen V, why not?
I wonder how long Gen V is going to go for. Like how long they're going to do this whole back and forth thing.
That's the thing, yeah. Like, if they have plenty of story to tell, I don't think that they don't. It's just, it does get to a certain point where it's just like, all right, like, what, you're going to do 20 seasons of The Boys? See?
Yeah. Yo, we were we were at so Mark and Sabrina had invited me and Kayla over like for like our birthdays, and we were like talking about like shows to put on, and we fucking threw on Grey's Anatomy, and I mean, granted, the first like
they don't invite us, and then they throw on Grey's Anatomy.
Mark told me about it when we were playing COD. He said, "Yo, I started watching Grey's Anatomy." I'm like, "What?"
Bro, it has 20-something seasons, and Mark is like, "Yo, I'm the watcher. I can do this."
Yeah.
Yo, I had asked him, and he might correct me because I might be wrong here, but I think he said give me a month or two.
That's insane.
And he could like he could finish it.
Get the fuck out of here. He's the watcher for real.
But then he had asked Sabrina, and Sabrina's like, yo, like, yeah, no, I want to keep watching it with you. So he looked at me, he was like, all right, like it's gonna take longer than that. But for him solo dolo, he said he could do a month or two. He might correct me, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
That's absolutely
that would be insane.
That has like 20-something seasons.
There's no way he's just sitting down watching it. Like if he actually does that, like he's definitely got to be doing this shit. Like
in the background.
Like literally while
Washing
he's working
dishes.
from home, washing dishes, taking a shower. Like at some point it can't
But, like,
count.
What you mean it can't count? If you're absorbing all of the important
You're not
things,
absorbing. Nah, bro, it doesn't count.
Why not?
Nah, that's
your work.
so
Show your
crazy,
work.
bro.
Show your work.
It does
It doesn't
count.
count. No, it doesn't.
Show your work. Show your work.
Bro, watching a show while you're like multitasking, it doesn't count.
You don't have
It doesn't
ADHD to
count.
know, bro.
I do. That's why I can't do that.
I can. I could watch One Piece and edit.
Yeah.
Because I'm not actually paying attention. Well, One Piece I feel like is different because a lot of it is like filler.
All right, goodbye. Let's move on, bro.
But he-
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Cook.
Let's move
but-
on. That's crazy.
Yo, chat, what do you think? If you're watching a show and you're multitasking, are you really giving it your all?
Bro, 'cause
yo,
you know
my
what it is?
superpower is
If I know-
ADHD. I'm doing it.
You know when you miss some shit when you're just like, wait, hold on, what's like happening here? Like, say I'm doing the dishes, right? So like, I'm like focusing on getting like that tough stain out and shit, and like I'm listening to it on my AirPods or I just said AirPods. I'm listening to it on my Beats, and like let's say some shit's going down, I'm like, all right, I gotta pause it real quick and like rewind it and then watch that scene back. But again, sometimes like it's like especially if it's just dialogue, like, and I have my headphones in, like I'm able to pay attention to that. And like if it's like a crazy scene that I want to be seated for, like there's a lot of pauses and goes sometimes as well, depending on like what I gotta watch. But it is doable, you know what I mean? Like I get it, you're not gonna get the exact same if you're just sitting there and like, yo, 45 minutes I'm just looking at the screen, like absolutely. But like I feel like you're not missing the entirety of what's going on. Like you understand it, you're appreciating it, and again, if like you need to go back to something, you just go
That's
back
the
to it. At
thing.
least with my case.
The appreciating part is like that's what I was about to say too. I was like, I feel like it's just like an art form that the creators, like you're kind of like not giving the creators like your like you should
Full
be
attention.
like the full attention.
Undivided attention.
It's like the same thing to me like watching a show on your phone, like watching on the big screen, like on TV. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it at least deserves that. Obviously, there's some
Damn,
shows
bro.
like
you
I
got
watch
me.
One
You got
Piece
me
on-
feeling guilty for watching all this stuff now on my phone.
Yeah, you watch too much shit on your phone, bro.
That's not confirmed. That's not confirmed.
That's
What?
kind of
Alright.
not fair though.
What
That's
do I
kinda
watch on
not
my
fair
phone all the
because,
time?
Like again, like I agree to everyone's point because everybody in the chat is like, nah, you gotta sit down and watch this shit. Like, yo, trust me, I would love to just be seated in a theater to watch absolutely everything. You know, the best way possible, the best way imaginable that you could watch something, I would want that. But
if you have
and
that,
again,
that's all right. Hold on. The chat's got some opinions here.
W's in the shot.
Christian said, I mean, when you really get into a show, you can speed through it. When I started watching Arrow, I watched the first 3 seasons of it on Netflix in like a weekend, maybe 2.5 days. Yeah, but were you like multitasking while watching it? Like, what are you trying to say? Like, or you just binged it? I don't know if he was talking about Mark just breezing through shit. Danny said, no, you are not giving it your all because you have to rewind it. And if you rewind it, that means you weren't paying attention. That's my point.
Danny, you a bitch.
Hansa Carl Leva. Yo, let me know if I said that right. Gotta give the show movie your full attention. Noah Mondale said, exactly. I only multitask on shows that I rewatch or something that doesn't need full investment. And Christian said, as long as you're paying attention to the important stuff, that's fine. I mean, there's going to be a lot of stuff over the course of a show that you'll either forget anyway or isn't important at all. That's true, too. So I feel like it's a little easier with shows. You can kind of get away with it, but I still feel like certain shows, like, for example, Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, shit like that, like, you kind of should sit down and give it your all. You shouldn't be watching that shit. You shouldn't be watching that. Yeah, Loki. You shouldn't be watching that shit while you're doing the dishes, bro. Like, you're not paying attention. You're not. You're just not. You're going to miss shit.
And I completely understand.
It might not
what you
be
mean.
important shit, but it could be cool shit. It's just shit like to me, I sit down to be lost in that show.
You want to get
lost in that
immersed,
movie,
yeah.
immersed in it. I'm not trying to like. I watch One Piece while I'm showering because it's like, that's different. Like One Piece is easy.
Bro,
to do.
this ain't your Han Solo take, and I love you. I don't want to sit next to you right now.
Why?
I don't want to sit. That's crazy. One Piece is that one show that I'm like, yo, any format that I'm watching it in, I'm enjoying the shit out of it. Because I
enjoy
simply-
the shit out of it. Yeah,
I know,
agree
but,
with
like,
you.
no,
it's
but-
an animated show.
But I just don't agree that it's filler.
Okay, sure, but I'm not. I didn't mean that in a bad way.
Okay. As long as you didn't mean it in a bad way. But still take it back.
Guys, he loves One Piece, as you can see, and so
But
do I. I'm
that's the
getting a
thing.
tattoo too.
Wait, when? Is it by Luan or Juan?
Yeah, in August. Movies always get my full attention.
Wait, they're
LSM.
coming in August?
I'm going. That's why I haven't
Fake.
been watching Shogun. I have no time and don't want to multitask. Yeah, like a show like Shogun is the same shit, bro. You have to sit. Especially because it's subtitles.
I'm not watching that on my phone though. I'm not.
But
I'm gonna
then-
check that out on the big.
But then Pascal is never gonna get to watch it because he's always gonna be multitasking. So he's never gonna sit down and actually watch the show. And like that's my whole point. Like we all have stuff that we do on a day to day. So it's just like, and especially for the stuff that I want to get to, like if I'm not able to do this stuff while I'm doing things, or even like it doesn't have to be like specifically like doing the dishes, right? Like if you're on an hour train ride, like going somewhere, like it's like, yo, I'm just gonna download this and watch it on my phone. Like it's just impossible to get through what you want to get through and sit down through everything if you don't sometimes have to multitask with some of the shows. Again, I'm not saying it has to be
planes and stuff.
everything. I'm just saying there's a good balance, because I also agree, like you should be giving this the dedication and time that you need, but it's also like if I want to get to watch everything that I want to watch, which again is a never-ending list, right? So I just feel like for me at least, it slows down the process even more of the things that I really want to watch. And again, like if it's something I have to just go back and like rewatch, like a 20-minute thing or a 10-minute thing, which rarely happens, by the way. Like I would have to really not be paying attention, like because immediately if I know some shit is going down and I have to do something that I know I'm not really gonna be fully paying attention to it, I'll just pause it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that.
Yeah.
That's the only way I'm able to get through shit sometimes. Like or else it just I'll be like, nah, sorry, I didn't watch it. Well, what happened? I knocked out. What happened? I don't know. I'm just tired. You know what I mean? Like
I agree with you. I think, like I said, for shows, I think it's easier to do that. Especially like someone mentioned in the chat, shows like Always Sunny in Philadelphia or Friends. Like obviously shows like that.
Like
You don't need to
Seinfeld
be
you
like,
watch?
yo, I'm watching that shit on my
I'm
fucking
locked in.
yeah, my flat screen on my couch, paying full attention. Like,
Fucking
nah, you don't need to
projector.
do that. Like, I totally agree. But movies, especially, watching that shit on your phone is kind of crazy.
Well,
we can
what if
agree
it's
on
something
that.
I've seen already?
That's fine.
Okay,
And then the hour train ride home, Junior, like you were saying.
that's acceptable.
I always watch shit on my phone or my iPad when I was commuting on the train, but it would always be shows like it would be like an anime show or a show like Friends or something that's more like
Digestible.
easily digestible.
Got you. All right, we can agree on that.
Or even like Dragon Ball Super. I
That's
watch that on
fine
the
too.
train a lot too.
That's fine too.
Okay, next topic. We fucking yapped about this shit.
Yo, JB, is downstairs open? You think or no?
I like I think so. I
says that all
like
the time.
but I like everyone's comments on the chat. Like I felt like it's like, oh, all right. There was more than I expected to be like, yo, nah, sit down, give this like your dedication. It's like, oh, okay, like y'all with the shits. So that's good to know. The Sony universe has their own Spider-Man, says Tom Hardy.
Probably one that we'll never see though. I think that's what he's trying to say, right? Like
Yo,
yeah.
you saw the trailer?
No, I didn't.
You want to throw it on?
Yeah, it's perfect because he just left to go to take a piss. All right,
Yeah,
let me,
throw that fucking whack shit on.
Yo,
And I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Oh, you
I
haven't?
haven't seen it.
How are you gonna watch
No.
it then?
What do you mean?
You gonna watch it with me?
Yeah, well, I'll watch it with you. Yeah.
All right, it's gonna be delayed. You wanna play it at the same
Yeah,
time?
it's fine. Yeah.
You don't give a fuck. This is
Nah.
one of those. This is one of those things you could watch while you're multitasking.
Exactly. Yeah. This is like the perfect example of what we were all just talking about.
All right. Yeah, exactly. All right, let me just set up the fucking YouTube.
Cool. But AD over here, Venom is cinema, dude. I can't believe how like. Oh man, both of those fit like it's. I'm not having the worst time, but it's just like, man, this could just be so much better.
Oh wait, Junior, I'm starting it. All right.
Cool.
My home has found us.
You should probably know that I have a really dark and unpredictable side to me. Stop speaking. I'm giving you a chance, sweetie.
Say when.
When?
Why does he have to get out of his body, bro?
What are you? We are.
We're Venom!
We are.
Venom!
No. Yeah, we are. Venom. We're gonna need to work on that.
Bro.
Delicious! You take me to all the finest places.
I need a time out.
We always knew it was impossible. That we were alone in the universe.
Of course.
And it's our job to make sure that remains a secret.
Let's go get him.
Oh, shit! We are fugitives. On the run, in the shit.
We are living the dream, my friend.
You mean it?
No! Any promises, chance?
Hello?
There has to be a reason they're after us.
Eddie, my own, has found us. Jesus Christ!
There's an army coming that cannot be beaten.
As long as Venom lives, everyone, everything will end.
We may not make it out of this alive, buddy.
Eddie, the time has come.
Be honest with me. How fast do you think you can get that thing to go without killing it?
Only one way to find out.
Okay.
Yo. Thoughts?
I don't know, man. That beginning was funny. I would say that. He kept trying to say we are Venom.
Yo, the chat has me dying, bro. So cause I think Pascal and Danny were saying that his voice is so annoying. I'm assuming are y'all talking about Eddie? Cause I agree, bro. I've always hated Eddie's voice.
I don't like the way
in these movies, dude.
Yeah, his voice is pretty annoying. It's like, yeah, but it also sounds like Venom's voice is different too. The symbiote. I hope Eminem makes another song for this movie.
He does have an album coming out. So
is it a I was just gonna say, is it a coincidence that he starts dropping again as this movie is getting promoted? I think not.
Yeah.
What does this have to do with? How does this affect LeBron's legacy?
Venom. That shit was the gas, bro. If he wasn't pulling up to like, if that wasn't your morning song, I don't know what to tell you.
Still work out to that shit.
So how do you genuinely feel?
I mean, I don't know. It just looks better than the trailer for Carnage. I'll say that. I remember when I saw the trailer for Carnage, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Because this, JB, I mean, clear it up or anybody in the chat that we know of, this didn't have any sort of behind the scenes production issues, right?
Nah, nothing like that. So let me ask y'all, because what was the Venom 2 post credit again?
I'll have to look that shit up.
I didn't watch it.
I don't even remember that shit.
Was Venom was because people are asking in the chat, and then what was the because there was 2 Venom post credit scenes, right?
The one from
what was the other one?
there was one from
Be Carnage post credits.
Was it No Way Home?
yeah,
Let's see.
It was No Way Home.
yeah, that was the one from the bar, and then it showed it in the trailer.
Yeah, that's from No Way Home.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So people were asking, is that like, because what happened? Did the symbiote get left in the world in Peter Parker's like world, like our MCU? It did, right?
Oh, the Let There Be
Yeah,
Carnage scene.
A piece of it, yeah, a piece
ends
of it.
with the No Way Home like.
We here at the Daily Bugle will not rest until we've uncovered the Web of Lies. I'm J. Jonah Jameson. Good
Oh,
night.
that's where he sees him on the screen and licks the screen.
Yeah.
That wasn't Let There Be Carnage.
It is.
Okay, so then the No Way Home one is it shows Tom Hardy at the bar.
In Mexico.
Yeah, in Mexico.
And then Danny Garcia's there. Fucking drunk as shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I love. Oh, that's another thing I love about the. Eunice had mentioned it. The Ted Lasso alumni that are in this movie. You got Danny Rojas and you got Keely Jones.
Danny Rojas, not Garcia.
Oh, I knew she looked familiar. Familiar.
Yeah.
Familiar.
Wait, there
So that
was
was
another
cool.
scene
Huh?
for Let There Be Carnage.
No.
What about Let There Be Carnage?
Was there another post credit?
I'm not sure, bro. You asking the wrong
Oh.
person. That shit was dick. But not. I didn't mind that trailer. I think it's look. Someone had said it in the chat earlier as well. Like this the Venom franchise is carrying the Sony Spider-Man universe.
It really
like,
is.
That's true. Like,
And Brazil has a huge fan base for it, by the way. They did a whole event in Brazil that Tom Hardy like showed up for.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Yo, Venom is popping, bro. Damn.
That's insane.
Like,
Brazil's always into like
both the
crazy
films
shit like
did
that.
well.
Bro, I'm sure they love the Fast franchise there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is Brazil.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
The most tone deaf moment on earth, bro.
like, that's not a good look for us, guys, but thanks. So it's confirmed that Giancarlo Esposito will officially play a villain in Captain America: Brave New World.
Change the name.
Yo,
Change the name.
I will never forgive the name change, bro.
Wow.
Yo,
I love
Never.
Serpent Society.
no.
New World Order.
bro.
Woo. Captain America NWO, bro. That was right there.
Fire,
And the
bro.
merch, bro. The merch.
Did it went from New World Order to Brave New World? Jesus.
That is so bad,
Agatha
bro.
all along. Bro.
Imagine being in like Kevin Feige's office and be like, all right, I got it. Captain America, Brave New World. What do you think?
I was gonna do it.
Cheeks, bro.
He's dead.
Cheeks.
Insane, dude.
Deadpool and Wolverine has officially been rated R. Strong bloody violence, language throughout, gore, and sexual references. I think we all understood where that was headed for sure. So Sean Levy is in early talks to direct the next Avengers movie.
Cap.
He is the director of Deadpool and Wolverine. Bless you. Marvel plans to meet with other directors while they wait on a decision from him. Damn.
Damn, he's the first round draft pick. That
Yeah,
means
it
he's
looks
the
like
fir-
they. Yo, so Kevin must have like watched Deadpool and Wolverine and was like,
Yeah.
all right, like you got the sauce. Like,
Wait, hold on.
like, this-
I'm sorry, but like, what has Sean Levy done with? He did that film on Netflix, right? With Ryan.
Yeah, with Ryan and Zoe Saldana. He did Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds. Again, he did Night at the Museum with Hugh Jackman. Yeah, the Adam Project was that film.
Okay.
Real Steel 2, Cheaper by the Dozen. Date Night.
There was a 2?
Yeah.
With Hugh Jackman?
Wait. I'm hold on.
No, he also did Real Steel. I think that's what he meant, right? You said like 2-0, like TOO, right? Not Real Steel.
I don't know what I was looking at because I just seen Arrival pop up. I was like, he definitely didn't direct Arrival. But the ones I said were all good. Cheaper by the Dozen, The Pink Panther, Night at the Museum, Date Night, yeah, Real Steel, Deadpool and Wolverine, and he does have an untitled Star Wars film that he is directing. He did Big Fat Liar. That was my shit back in the day, bro.
The blue guy?
Yeah, that's that. But that's the thing. Maybe Kevin saw that he can handle an ensemble cast. Like maybe that's what stood out.
Yeah, bro. He's directed like Ben Stiller, Steve Carell, Tina Fey. Like, bro, Cheaper by the Dozen. Like,
yeah,
are you shitting me?
But Date Night is a stacked movie. Like, there's mad people in Date Night.
Yeah, there is mad people in
like
Date
that's
Night,
the thing.
right.
Like I guess because he can handle
Taraji
that.
P. Henson, Mark Wahlberg. Gal Gadot's in that shit too.
Wow. See, but that's the thing. Like when it comes to Avengers movies, this is a new era. Like this is a whole new like phase of Avengers films. So like it could be a completely different. Like, don't you guys notice how like with like Marvel sort of leading now with X-Men? It's a lot lighter, but still has that serious undertone with certain things.
How would we notice that?
Well, look what Marvel is sort of championing right now. X-Men. It's a 90s sort of drama, but it also has that lighthearted flair to it still. But I just still think that moving forward, if they're getting a guy like Sean Levy, if he's the first round draft pick, what could that mean for the tone of these films moving forward? That's the thing. Like it's kind of in the air right now with where they're going tonally, at least because we saw how the first Avengers had its still phase 1 sort of aesthetic to it and even its vibe. Avengers 2 like looked a lot more like a film, but had a lot more serious tone to it. And then obviously Infinity War and Endgame was like a whole like wrap up, but like this is sort of like our first Avengers film leading now the new era now with these films, and it's kind of interesting to see like where they could go with it tonally now because we don't even know what the team is. So
I mean, I had also seen something else. Let me find that report, but like apparently there's going to be over 60 characters that are like showing up.
See ya. Bro, this is not a Fortnite like fucking like lobby, bro.
The next Avengers movie may feature more than 60 characters returning to the MCU.
See ya.
It is already set to be one of Marvel's biggest productions ever.
Wow. You know what the most expensive shot in the MCU was, right?
What is the most expensive shot in the MCU?
Well, hold on before I continue.
Spoilers ahead.
The Iron Man funeral scene. Like where it's just one take of everybody. Like that's all those actors on set at the same time, bro. That's money. You had everybody from not Robert Downey Jr., but you had everybody from fucking Chris Evans to fucking Sam Jackson, Brie Larson on screen at the same time like in one take. Okay, man.
Insane.
And you had CGI in there.
Yeah, but first let me just get back to Sean Levy because I see the chat like someone was like he did Big Fat Liar, childhood classic. Cheaper by the Dozen is so good. It really is. I thoroughly enjoy it. Steve Martin is everybody's father. He's just been like the old white guy for the longest, but he's been aging gracefully because he's unproblematic. But just seeing his filmography just now, and I'm like, wow, like I fuck with a lot of these, like, and I know what his vibe is. I know what his tone is. So it's kind of interesting to see what he does. Like Deadpool and Wolverine is right up his alley. I think it's right up his alley. But now I'm very curious to see what this Avengers film could look like if he decides to do it. Right, again, the fact that they gave him, kind of this offer and just like yo, like you're the guy. We will wait for you. We're gonna approach other directors, but you have the offer. We're gonna wait on your decision.
First round draft pick, dude.
Yeah. So and again, like that goes to show me I'm very excited for Deadpool and Wolverine. I was excited regardless, right? But to your point about the X-Men, like absolutely. Like what a time to get them. What a time, and timing in this is everything, because everyone's probably like, all right, bro, like, well, not probably. We've seen it. We're currently seeing it where people are just like, yo, you're doing too much. Like, this is like whatever. And then people are like, oh, X-Men. And then the animated show becomes this absolute crazy sensation that everyone is high on. And so everybody's like, dope. And like we got Deadpool and Wolverine in about a month. So I think it's come at a perfect time. I think Kevin Feige is also a very smart man who's an opportunist, and is like, you know what, we're gonna take advantage of this shit. And they're able to sweep things under the rug. Whatever happened with Jonathan Majors and Kang, I feel like they could easily sweep it under the rug. And I said it in our Discord. Anyone who's not in the Discord, Chilling with Villains, absolutely come through and hang out with us there as well. We talk a lot of shit throughout the week. But we had mentioned in the Discord where, damn, I was plugging our Discord in and lost my train of thought. But we were what were we saying earlier? I think it was with AD on the MCU. Damn, that's tragic. What were we talking about before?
We were just talking
X-Men?
about like how like the MCU
X-Men,
moving
the
forward.
animated series.
Yeah. And I had mentioned that tonally, like what the next Avengers film might be like and stuff. Because you had mentioned that there's gonna be like 60 characters in it.
Damn, I forgot. AD, if you're in the chat, remind us what we have spoken about on the Discord.
Lore
I
master.
Can't believe
AD said rumors saying they're still doing Kang, but without Jonathan Major. I don't know if that's what you guys are talking
that
about, but
confirmed?
that's something that he said.
I remember. So with this film, I feel like it's gonna change now the course of action that the MCU is gonna go in. I think it's Deadpool. What easier character to do it with? Like, it's just boom, slam dunk. Here you go. If you need to softly reset things and make things maybe a little bit more, kind of understanding
Favorable.
where you're going, what we're doing.
Yeah.
So I think this movie will dictate that, and I think we did put in our Deadpool Wolverine predictions box office. I think. We have to go back and see.
Yeah, because I don't remember that.
Yeah,
Yo,
I think we all had said between. Did anyone say $1 billion? I'm not sure.
Nah, I mean, I didn't say $1 billion. I said 800 million at least.
Yeah. But definitely, I was excited for it. Seeing Sean Levy, and again, I've seen his most recent stuff. I just had no idea he directed all those other films I kind of grew up on. I'm like, wow, like some of these still like hold up, like really well. Just in terms of comedy, in terms of feel good, and so definitely, and I did like what he did with that Netflix joint with Ryan Reynolds. Like I thought it was cool, and so is Aldana. So like again, he's very much a natural at directing big names and getting chemistry on screen. So it should be exciting. And again, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, I'm sure they're gonna have a blast. I'm sure they did have a blast, and I can't wait to be seated for that and for us to review it. But in terms of now shifting over to
Junior.
What's up?
Jesus. I have a question. I was trying to, and I didn't want to interrupt you. You kept going.
Okay, sorry.
What are you guys' thoughts on multiverse? Like, just alone. Like, are you just sick and tired of it already?
I just want it to be good. Because there is always room to tell a good story with the multiverse. We have seen with Invincible. We have seen with Spider-Verse. Like, it can be done. It's just, can you make it compelling enough for us to care? Because when you're dealing with that many characters or that many possibilities of characters, it's really easy to get just strung up on like, oh, look at all the cameos. Like, I really don't give a fuck about the cameos if it doesn't matter anything.
They have
to
to
the
have
story.
a reason,
Exactly. Like, that's why The Flash was kind of like, it fell flat with certain people, but it worked for certain people simply because of how they implemented the multiverse into the story.
Yeah, so it's just funny to me that like right, the next step after the whole Infinity War saga was to be like this multiversal,
And we were hype
saga,
about it.
right? And I feel like we're not even like there yet, but we've seen so much of it already that it's like kind of just like
Exhausting.
it's just like, all right, we're over it. We got it already, and we're not.
I mean,
even there.
but look how long it took us. Like, I remember seeing jokes on Twitter about like Thanos after I believe the post credit scene where he's just like, fine, I'll do it myself. It's like, oh, now Thanos is like getting involved now. It's just like, oh, like all these fucking years now. Like, I feel like I've heard that before already about Thanos. Like, he's always sitting down, just like barking orders instead of just doing it. But I feel like they were trying to build up to something, and I guess the reception didn't work. So they're trying to course correct, which is why I feel like it feels like exhausting, because it's just like we're trying to hang on to something, but Loki felt like it wrapped everything up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just, okay, everything's fine.
Yeah, I feel like they could just go another direction now.
You know, like
completely, especially with X-Men, man.
And it's weird because we're not that far removed from Endgame, but it still feels like we should be at a certain point now. Like right now, like we would know that, oh, like this is the big bad. Like this is who we're like scared to, like that's gonna fuck with the people we like right now that's on the team. But we don't even know who the Avengers are right now. Like there's a lot loose ends that's going on right now. Damn, MCU shit. Who? This shit is whack, bro. This shit is whack.
Ariel hating MCU confirmed, bro.
This shit is fucking whack, bro.
But I agree with what Enze Membrane just said, where it feels like the MCU, we've only seen the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the multiverse. They're still gonna keep going hard with the multiverse. I agree. I think the MCU is gonna double down on the multiverse stuff because again, we are in the multiverse saga.
Yeah,
like I don't think Kevin I don't think he's gonna scrape that. Like I don't think he's just gonna scrape all of it. I think he's gonna pick up whatever pieces he can. And again, he is now, you know, I forgot what the last presentation was that they were at, but they had Marvel Studios, Marvel Television, Marvel Animation. So they have three completely separate things now where again, my whole thing is I believe what happened was that Disney was just making shit difficult for him and wanting to pump out content. It's like, hey, it's COVID, people are home, boom, 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 let's do it.
Yep.
It's like, cool. Like, so he wasn't really able to sit down with a group, with a team and be like, yo, guys, like, this is the direction. Like, what are your thoughts on it? Like, how are we feeling this? Cool, you like it? Awesome. Give me a good story on it. You know, so now that they're like, again, we've spoken about this many times, where it's just like Disney now is like, okay, pumping the brakes on everything, right? The Star Wars stuff, the MCU stuff, and they're just, yo, all right, let's focus on giving good storytelling. So I think, yeah, to your point, Brim, it's like, damn, like we have known them. It's just kind of just been there looming, and like their films have been kind of 50-50 with people. So I think that's why it's just been like, yo, it's just been around for a while. Cause like, especially you think about when No Way Home came out, right? 2021, and now we're in 2024. So it's like, damn, like we're 3 years in and it's felt like forever. Cause a lot has happened.
It also just doesn't help that like we got several other movies from other companies that also do multiverse. So it's like, you might not be getting it all from Disney, but you're getting it from Sony, and you're getting it from, you're getting it from Invincible. You're getting it from like all over the place, and I think that also just like
exhausts people.
It definitely exhausts people. I know for a fact I'm exhausted about it. I don't give a fuck anymore about multiverse. But if they go a good route with it and it's a good plot, then obviously I'm not gonna hate. Like if it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
But yeah. Noah Mondau said something crazy in the chat. He said, I heard Fantastic Four and X-Men supposed to be in different universes. Where the fuck did you hear that from, bro?
Yeah. Can you cite your sources? Because you sound like Chris Broussard right now.
No, I mean, I think it's something to do with, again, this kind of goes back to our conversation, you know, about the whole, you know, Superman suit rant. But with the first look that we got for the Fantastic Four, it does seem like it's in a more future, like retro, like kind of that vibe. Like it doesn't look like it's placed in our MCU original timeline. And it takes place in the 1960s. So it's just like, again, it could be our 1960s universe, but we've already seen our 1960s universe throughout other MCU projects. So it most likely is from somewhere different.
We'll see. I just don't know.
Interesting. But do you think it'll still, like, obviously, I guess that's where multiverse comes in, right? Where they'll be part of the MCU still. It's just another universe.
Right.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Like, I guess it does alleviate some strain that you can get from having to have everything connected, but that's also why we loved Endgame and Infinity War so much, because there was so much payoff. Right now, we don't feel like there's enough investment where we're waiting for Avengers 5 to see what pays off. We just want Avengers 5 because we're not excited for anything else right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Damn, Kevin about to snipe me, bro.
Ariel also got some shit to say about Acolyte. Are we getting into that?
We have one piece of news to share, which will be Star Wars: The Acolyte is certified fresh with 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Hold that, Brim.
It also has a 31% audience score. So yes, we are transitioning now to the main event.
Yeah, I don't
to
trust
Acolyte.
Rotten Tomatoes, my guy. That's insane.
Yo, what? Like 93 to 31%?
But yeah, it's because I think anyone could sign in at to a Rotten Tomatoes account and talk about just talk about the movie, if I'm not mistaken, or show.
They're literally owned by Disney. I don't know. I'm just talking
Disney has shares. We always had this debate back in 2016 with BVS, and we're like, oh, Disney has stake in it, so that's why they review bombed it on purpose to hurt Warner Brothers. Some conspiracy theorists, or maybe not, who knows? But either way, I just wanted to reference that because it's just so funny. Again, if you
Usually
know
it's
us,
like the opposite.
Huh?
Usually it's like the opposite. It has like a kind of bad Rotten Tomato score, but then like the audience still likes it a lot.
Yeah,
I feel like I haven't really see like this way where it's like certified fresh, but the audience hates it.
Yeah, that's rare.
Majority of people on Twitter that I saw, like Twitter seemed to be enjoying it. It was trending. I believe it got to number 2, like on the trending list for the day. So like if that's popping up on everybody's feed, like that must mean there's a lot of traction on it. And again, I think there always is going to be with these new Star Wars projects. And again, it's a discussion we started off with last week, Brim, where Star Wars has now gotten to a point where anything new that's sort of coming out, like people are already predetermining how they're going to feel about it, depending on what kind of a project it is. So like, I feel like Star Wars is in that weird place again, like how MCU was, where it's just like, yo, you're going to need to really put out something, special for majority of people. And even then, something like Andor, which was, I feel like, very well received among the majority of people. There's still people that are like, I couldn't get into it, or people that, yourself and Eunice, where it's just like, oh, like I'll get around to it. Like I'll get to it. So I feel like
the only way to fix the fandom for Star Wars is to fix it with movies. That's the only way. You're not going to fix it with a show, especially shows that have nothing to do with I guess we would call it the Skywalker saga. Like they could have fixed it if Obi-Wan was done well, and that's my opinion. But if it was at least received well by the audience, that would have changed a lot of people's mind on how Disney treats Star Wars. But they did a bad job with Obi-Wan. They did a bad job with Boba Fett. In my opinion, they did a great job with Ahsoka. I really liked Ahsoka. And it's probably because of how heavily Dave Filoni's involved in it. Mando season 3 was like, all right. And it's just like, that's why the fans are the way that they are now. It's just, and then Andor is received well, but not really, people don't really care about it because it's just like, I don't know why, to be honest, because it does have to do with the Skywalker saga, right? So,
I mean, it's literally like the prequel to New Hope.
But like, I can't explain it. Like
No, it's the prequel to Rogue One. Yeah.
I'm saying like the way I haven't finished Andor yet, I can't tell you a real reason why. I'm just, not interested. And then, but so far with Acolyte, I think the main reason why people are just hating it is because of the interviews that popped out. About that guy, just like I forgot the guy who plays the stupid ass Jedi. What's his name?
Yondorf.
Yeah, Jan Dweeb. That guy's a fucking loser. But like the actor, like
Jord Fandar.
Let's go.
Jord Fandar.
So he like mistakenly said Anakin killed the Death Star.
I think it's true, bro. I seen it.
Yo, keep chatting. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, I got you.
Got a pour.
And then got a pour.
That's so crazy, bro. What is wrong with this guy?
Look at him.
Look
at Junior in the top left. Look at Junior in the top left.
Funny.
Look at Junior in the top left, loving nature.
I love how he's like mid-run there, bro.
So cute.
You could tell he's just. I love my guy, bro.
What was I getting at?
You look how cool we look, guys. By the way.
Yeah, look at how the light transitions.
You see this? You see this? I'm conflicted, bro. You see how conflicted I am?
Yeah.
Conflicted, bro.
But anyway, yeah. Acolyte.
Jord Fandar.
Yeah, I think that's why people are hating Acolyte, because the show itself, I mean, obviously we watched it. I don't think it was bad. I like where they're going with, obviously spoilers.
Oh yeah, of course, guys.
Spoilers ahead.
Yeah, there you go. The way that they're going with this whole with the twins thing, and one being kind of in the dark side and one being in the light side, and this thing about the Acolyte, like how she needs to kill without a weapon, and you don't know who her master is yet. Like, who the fuck is that guy? I don't know. But it's still very early on. It's only 2 episodes out of what, 8?
Yeah, it's only 2 episodes out of 8. Yeah.
And as we know, Disney usually does really bad towards the end.
That's so crazy because X-Men 97 dubbed that theory.
Yeah, X-Men 97. So good. I'm so sad that we don't have that anymore.
I know, right? Wait, season 2 is currently in, they're currently doing that. So
they need to hurry up.
Stay tuned.
Loki did good too, yeah, Pascal said. But majority, right?
Yeah.
They're known for kind of falling off in the finale.
Yeah, you guys hate finales from Disney Plus, bro. Those shits are ass to y'all.
But we'll see where Acolyte goes. I mean, I have my rating. You have your rating, Ariel?
For the first 2 episodes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, homies?
Yo, you back? We're about to start talking about the ratings. If you want to give your rating real quick, Junior.
For the first 2 episodes so far.
First 2 episodes, first 2 episodes were sublime so far. I think I saw a comment that said, where is he? I think Larry has said it. Yeah, I don't think the Acolyte is bad at all, but I'm just not hooked yet. That's not to say I'm not watching the rest of it. I'm still down. Absolutely. I liked. One thing I like is the setting where it's taking place, right? Like, we are 100 years, right, before the Empire, before, the Republic, and we're really at a time where we're dealing, with the Jedi in this time period, and I think it's going to be cool. It's something, and people were saying on Twitter, because it changed on the Disney Plus, like on the app. Like the time, like watching it in timeline order, like this is the first thing that comes up now. It replaced Phantom Menace.
Whoa!
So I just thought that was like a cool little detail.
That is one thing that I like that they did, that they went that far back,
Yeah.
But before you continue, Ariel, my rating is sublime. Me and Junior watched it together with Eunice, and I'm pretty sure Eunice's was also sublime.
Did you mention your gripes, Broom?
Not yet. I'm about to. I have it pulled up on my phone. I want to share it. Cool. It's just so. I showed Ariel earlier, bro. He was like, I can't defend that.
Yeah, on a technical level, yeah. But I believe it is not
sublime.
It's sublime.
Yeah.
I think that there is something to appreciate here because of what they're doing with the story. It's just, it took a bit, like it picked up a lot in the second episode.
I think that's like they do that on purpose when they do these 2
Yeah.
episode drops, because they're like they do it on purpose. Like the first one like builds it up, and then the second one is like it actually picks up, and then it's like, all right, now the fans are in, because I don't know.
And then,
but it's like they could just do that in one episode and just drop one episode.
and that's also so crazy because Trinity like
what?
Just met Shorty
from the Matrix.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
Yo, I was like, she was on the cover and everything. I was like, what the fuck is she?
Like, and she just gets fucking.
All right, I want to go over my gripes. I have 3. Okay.
Well,
And
I
they're
have 4.
They're funny. These are the 3 that I can remember right now, and they're dumb shit. It has nothing to do with the plot. Because I actually think the plot where they're going is pretty cool. The whole twin thing. I actually have a theory that the twin that so what's her name, Osha. Osha, it would be dope if they went this route where Osha turns out like she's the good one, but she ends up joining the dark side, and then it switches around where May ends up joining the light side. That'd be sick. It'd be like a cool flip. For what reason? I don't know, but
because these shows don't work.
My second gripe is when she's in the ship, bro. I guess this is a little bit of a plot.
It is, it is. Yeah.
And it starts going down, right? So, for starters, if you're falling from outer space to the point where you're like literally you're burning, there's no way they just jumped to like when she's closer to the floor and then crash lands. There's no way that you're landing that slowly. If you're falling from outer space, bro, you should be fucking hitting that shit like a meteor. And all she did was strap herself, and then she was fine. Like, again, that's a nitpick. Like, that part itself is a nitpick, and it's just, and it's tough to defend. Like, come on, that was kind of stupid. And that was kind of pointless because it's like, why? You could have avoided that by letting her just take an escape pod. Because, well, again, what was the point of her saving that guy? I don't see what the point of that was.
I guess it was to show that the light in her, like the good side of it, because she is suspected. Like at that point in the show, we're like, yo, you killed fucking Trinity, bro.
But that ruined already the suspense because you already knew that, because when she's trying to get Pip and she can't use the Force, you're already like, okay, that definitely
Something's
wasn't
off.
her.
Yeah, something's
there was
off.
no need for, and then like Pip ends up falling towards her.
Oh
And
yeah, that's true. The visual storytelling was there. Yeah,
you can already tell that because she's so much brighter and lighter, and like you can see that. All right, there's a possibility that she's not.
Bro.
So what was the point of that? She could have just gotten into an escape pod
JB,
and then crash
man.
landed off of the escape pod, and then maybe fainted because she crash landed, and then still had the visions that she had. Like, what the fuck was the point of that shit? Unless that character has some sort of role later, then okay, but still, whatever. I've only seen what I've seen.
You're pissed, bro.
Huh?
You're pissed.
Brim, to your point, and you had mentioned it on one of the scenes where homeboy Lord Farquhar or whatever,
Yard Fandar, bro.
Yeah, him. Where he was like, no, I followed her around, so I saw that it wasn't her, and then you're like, oh, that was easy. Like that was like easy to explain. Like so they kind of answer the questions for you. Like already so quick, like they don't really leave that mystery aspect for you to kind of like
right. And the twin thing, like they got to that so quick too. Like I was like, damn, I kind of wanted it to be revealed a little later, but
right.
All right, and then my third one. This is the one I had like when I pointed it out to Junior and Eunice, they were fucking.
He's gonna show his work. He's gonna show his work.
So I pulled it up on my phone because I don't want to get copyrighted and pulling it up on here. So peep this
We're gonna
shit.
get copyrighted anyway.
This is when this is in towards the third act of the episode 2. They're fighting. The guy from Squid Games is fighting May. And then you have Lord Farquaad at the top with the binoculars, right? So the whole time you see him whip out his binoculars, his fucking beast ass, brolic ass binoculars, and he's like trying to find her. And then he sees her, right? And then he calls her out, okay? And then they go and they meet, and then they start fighting, and the fighting's cool, choreography's all right, and then they have this scene where they show him from the back, like they have a camera behind him, and him zooming in with the binoculars, and you see how close he is.
Yo, he's like right there on the second floor, bro.
You gotta see it. All right, watch this.
You gotta see it to believe it.
Yo, no, legit, watch this shit, guys. Look. Yeah. Wait, you're good. Just hold this still.
The master has failed you. Tell me, who trained you?
Look
Yo, he's right there, JV. Like, he's literally right there on the second floor. Like, imagine imagine you and K-Dot were having a lightsaber duel right here in the driveway, and then I'm just upstairs watching y'all with binoculars, like in the gym.
Bro, he was just recording it, bro. He was putting it on World Star and shit.
Oh, I got it paused. Fuck, I can't. Hold on, it's gonna go away.
No, it probably won't.
It did earlier. Yeah, it
Oh,
did.
there it goes.
Look at this shit, bro. They're right there, bro. He's on the second floor. Like, what the fuck is he?
Yo, maybe he's just really blind. Like, you don't know what his prescription is. Like, maybe he's dealing with something, like astigmatism or something.
Yo, immediately when that happened, I was like, pause. There's no need for him to need binoculars if he's that close. And I rewinded it, and Junior and Eunice were fucking cracking up, just like, you can't defend that.
Yo, that's indefensible.
Nah, yeah.
I gotta reach out. Hold on.
Brim definitely brought up some good like technical points that the show is missing. I think that's what is missing. Like, it doesn't have that like that sauce yet. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, like, I like the idea. I like the I really do like the twin sister aspect of it. I do like that there is the mystery in like, they both didn't know that they were alive. So clearly the Jedi did some dumb shit. They try to cover it up, and it's all lingering in their heads, and that's why she's out to kill them. So I am curious to figure that portion out. And again, we start seeing because I know it's some dumb shit. Like, the Jedi definitely did some dumb shit. If y'all have any guesses on what it is, I would love to hear them. I don't. But I could already just tell it's like, okay, it's gonna show why their downfall is so like predictable.
You already see it.
100 years ago.
Yeah, you already see it 100 years ago. Like, they're using mind tricks to get like information out of people. Yo, Jedi are buns, bro. The Order needs a serious shakeup, bro.
Well, that's what Rey's movie is going to be about.
Yeah, that's what Rey's going to be about.
Rey's movie is on the new Jedi Order.
Yo, chat. Let me read the chat real quick.
Yeah. Let's go, Rey.
Larry said, to be honest, I thought the same thing too, Brim. I think this is when when I was talking about the ship. Mm-hmm. Noah said, yeah, Brim, you got a point. Ha! Christian said, I didn't realize it wasn't her until her vision revealed her sister. Yeah, but again, that was shortly right after the accident, you know what I mean? So I still think that what I said would have been better unless that character has an important role. Pascal said Lord Farquaad is brazy. Danny said Lord Farquaad was so trigger happy with the fucking saber, bro. Is desperately trying to use his weapon. Dead ass, bro.
He was a rookie cop.
The more experienced you are, the less you are to use your saber. And this dude,
yeah. Larry shit said again. Shit, Brim's got a lot of good points. Pascal said I noticed that too, Brim.
What a night.
They did the same thing when they were spying on Khmer. What, with the binoculars?
Yeah.
Another weird one, Junior. Do you remember this? Was when May met up with her boy again, Fezra Miller, and because he looks like Ezra Miller, the guy with the poison.
Fezra killer.
So when he met up with Fezra, and there were those two dudes at the top. What did they yell out? They were like, they just yelled out something randomly, and then both of them decided to run away. It was such a weird scene. It didn't make any sense.
Yo,
I'm not gonna try to spend time to find it.
Weird.
Yeah, see, Junior agrees. That was fucking weird. I'll show you after this, Ariel. That shit
Are
didn't
you
make
gonna
any
find
sense.
it?
I'm trying to think about it.
I could try to find it.
It was kind of towards the end as well. Like it was
Yeah.
around there.
This one's easy to find.
Yo, but Brim, so guys, we were laughing because in that one scene with the Jedi with the beard, with the fake ass beard and the hair. Remember that shit, Brim?
That was. I don't know if I named 3 things yet or not, but that was another one. Yo, his beard and hair looked so dumb, bro.
Jedi.
Yo, but you know who that is?
Iron Fist.
Nah, he's the dude that plays what's his name? Tommen Baratheon in Game of Thrones.
Oh,
the one that jumped off the ledge.
Oh.
Yeah, Turbin.
this
Yeah.
Holy shit! Why they couldn't just get someone older?
Yo,
Bro, that's just how he looks now, bro. What you want?
Bro.
They could have just got someone older. He died right away. What was the point of that? Bro.
Yo, but that shit was crazy too. Like he was like, "Yo, what we did was fucked up," and then he just like was like, "All right, I'm out." Yo, but nah, like the crazy thing is he did apologize to May, so that was interesting.
Yeah, I found it.
Okay, dope.
Look at this shit, bro.
He's gone. Come on.
I don't know if you guys could hear it. I'm gonna bring the mic over too. Alright, tell me if it's good.
Right there.
Oh, she's alive. I know.
Look at the guys.
He's gone. Come on.
What was that?
I thought they were Jedi, bro.
Yo, explain that shit. Like I tried asking like Junior. I was like, yo, what did he say? And he was like, I think he said he's gone. Come on. I'm like, okay, but why? Who was he talking about? What the fuck?
That was so random, dude. That was so random.
And just the acting was really bad.
2
That was
out
really
of
bad.
9. 2 out of 9. This shit is ass, bro. Star Wars is not back.
That was like a stormtrooper level, like that was like a droid.
Yeah.
That
So
was
a droid,
funny, bro.
made these 2 episodes.
Yeah. Moments like that, I'm just like, again, it is weird. And I guess that's what's been throwing me off a little bit, where I'm just like, okay, like, why? Like, why was this necessary? But again, 2 episodes in, if the plot progresses well enough, then great. Again, I do think what's really cool I saw was Lee Jong Jae. I hope I pronounced that correctly, or G. He's, by the way, if for those who recognize him but you don't know where you recognize him from, but you already probably looked it up on IMDb, he was the main dude in Squid Games for season 1, that dyed his hair pink at the end for whatever reason. So he learned English to star as Master Soul in The Acolyte. He's a lifelong Star Wars fan and says Qui-Gon Jinn was his main inspiration for the role. So learning English in about 4 to 5 months is actually kind of insane.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So that was awesome, and a lot of people were already comparing his character to Qui-Gon because he has that rewatching, and this is why it was so cool to rewatch the prequels, and I'm currently in my sequel rewatch, but the fact that I saw Qui-Gon for like who he actually was, and I got to appreciate his character a lot more because that movie was very much a Qui-Gon movie. I know the attention is on little Anakin, the attention is on the up and coming Obi-Wan, but like I really fucked with Qui-Gon, and I can see why his character now, Soul's character, is reminiscent of him because he knew what the Jedi should be, and he knew that they were too stubborn to see that, and that it just wasn't going to change. And so seeing shit in the prequels where like he goes to the Jedi Council, he's like, yo, this dude's mom like just like he just got birthed from thin air, you know, from the mitochondrias.
Mitochondria.
Mitochondrias, bro.
Mitochondria.
What the fuck is happening?
For the metachlorines, bro. And they were just like, well, I don't know, like, I don't think so. Like, we still need to, like, he's too old. And it's like, bro, y'all are so corny. And
Yo,
I
Jedi
think
are
that's
whack,
what we're kind of seeing now with, you know, in Master Soul, when he called that other Jedi, she was like, no, you need to come back now, and we need to, you know, address this. We address matters like this in you know, communicating in a council together. And it's just like, bro, like, this is like kind of like dire right now, and y'all want to.
Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah.
So again, I really like when the show starts diving into more of that. I think that's where it excels. And then when it's doing kind of, you know, just doing the things that we were saying that they were doing, like the monoculars thing, is like, okay, bro, like, I don't know what is going on here. But the fighting was cool. I thought the fight choreography was pretty, you know, solid. I like that, again, the Jedi were more not really having to use the lightsabers, but also just kind of hand-to-hand combat and, like, you know, defending. I like that aspect of a Jedi, where it's more along the lines of Aang, right? Like the Avatar, right? Where he uses his martial arts more for defense rather than attack. So I just think it's cool little details like that really make the show. Again, I hope they continue more in that direction. And I'm curious to see what they say about the fire. You know, that got started. We didn't start the fire. But I'm curious to see where the mix-up was there and how the sisters, you know, what their interaction will be like. And who do you guys think? Any thoughts on who the masked acolyte is? What it is to be an acolyte?
It's Saul.
Jar Jar.
It's Saul. Saul is crazy. Jar Jar is crazy. I think it's Quimir or Q. I'm gonna call him Q.
Nah, because that's gonna.
That's May's boy, May's dealer.
I don't know, bro.
Cause he low-key had the hands too, like when she was trying to, and like he's like, yes, the master would be pleased that you didn't use a weapon. Like, oh, that's something I like too, where she's like, yo, like, you attack me first, cause if I attack you first, then like master gonna get tight. So you attack me first, and then I'm allowed to hit you with a weapon type shit.
Yo, attack me.
Yeah, attack me. Yeah. I think it's him, but let's see.
I could see that. I could see that.
No.
Yeah.
What?
But if we want to start, if members want to start, you know, getting in the queue, we can start getting some people up in here to
wordplay.
talk about the episode, and yeah, come through.
Oh, look, Larry said, I saw people point out when Trinity said, I have an unregistered Force user. That was interesting. Like, you got to register with the High Republic if you use the Force.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's crazy.
I do like that. Again, I think Star Wars, and that's something why I think I appreciated Andor as much as I did. And again, I enjoy the prequel trilogy a lot more than I did previously when I first watched them. Was the political aspect of it all, like seeing how Palpatine manipulated all sides. It's just like, because there's so many sides, right? There's you know, the Republic, but then there's the Jedi that are their own entity, but you know, they serve the Republic, you know, and then you have him manipulating, you know, the Trade Federation. We got to see the Trade Federation in this too, which was pretty cool. And it's crazy how they've been hating on the Jedi since day one type shit. They're like, yo, these bums, bro, like, stay fucking up our money flow, stay fucking up our shit.
Yeah, I don't know how to fuck his name, say his name either, Q, but it was kind of interesting when he noticed, and he was like being all weird when Osha came in, and he kind of like already knew that it wasn't her, but he was just playing her game. I feel like that, that was a little like sus the way he's acting, and like how he just dodges May's attacks, like someone mentioned, Matthew here.
I was pissed about that, bro. I was pissed about that.
No, but I think that shut up, Aaron. I think that would be interesting that if that's him. And what Sith code are you talking about, Inzane? The rule of 2? And yeah, let's open up Discord.
The rule of dois.
All right, we got Insane and AD. We'll bring them. I'm gonna just put them in here because I already got the screen set up for it.
Or that makes sense.
What up, guys?
By the way, guys, now that we're all here, I do want to say that I have about 9 minutes left of Tales of the Empire.
Ooh.
And
oh yeah, what are your thoughts? You had some thoughts you wanted to make.
dude, if Star Wars was only animation like that,
That was your hot take?
that wasn't even a hot take. That's just how I feel about it.
But what was your hot take? You said you had
Like
one.
you're in there?
Oh, I was kidding about that part. I just feel like Star Wars would be way more impactful to me personally if it was all animation, like everything, like
Bro,
even the prequels.
Please watch Clone Wars. Please watch the last 4
All
episodes.
right, relax. See, you doing this like how people talk about like The Godfather. Yo, you gotta watch The Godfather, bro. If you don't watch The Godfather, that shit is whack.
Ariel, you literally all right, but this is different because you literally described what you wanted to see in Star Wars that makes it so great about its animation, and I'm telling you, okay, bro, you watch that and you still don't know what you're missing out on.
Yeah, but further, I get what you mean, bro. But like to further my point, also Filoni Baloney, his hands are all over this, bro. That guy knows how to do storytelling, man. Even though we've seen this shit time and time again before, it's still fucking good and it works and it's animated. Like that's more than what I could ask for from a fucking six episode series.
Why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me Filoni Baloney had his hands on this? What does that mean for your point?
Oh, that I feel like I feel like his involvement with Star Wars has elevated it. Like especially since the animated stuff that he did. That's what I mean. Like
Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that even amplifies what I'm telling you about watching the last 4 episodes of Clone Wars.
All right, but relax.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, AD?
What's up, AD? Christian, we got you in here too?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
What up?
AD and Christian, what's going on, yo?
Hey, see if we got any.
AD's like, yo, stop this.
I know. I need to stop. Yeah. The Star Wars is whack, bro.
Wait, hold on. But AD, we'll start off with you, my guy. So, did you watch the Acolyte?
Of course, I watch it.
Oh, okay. I forgot you up on your Star Wars game. What did you think?
It was cool. It wasn't great. It wasn't trash. It's somewhere in the middle for me.
On the Sublime scale.
Sublime. Yeah, Sublime. I like the environment. I like the characters. I think I'm with y'all. I think Jenny Seymour. I did not like that it killed Trinity off. I'm sorry. Like I want her to be one of the main characters. Like her and who's the main guy from Squid Games? Like I want them to interact.
I think we're gonna get her in flashbacks because they are promoting her a lot, so I'm sure we're gonna see her character again. Again, to Brim's point, I also didn't really like the way that they kind of just swerved her off like that. I'm like, damn, like in the manner that it happened, you know what I mean? Like I wish like she could have just that could have just ended differently. But either way, yeah, I do think we're gonna see her a lot more. She's a great actress. I'm sure they did not just have her there just to kill her off like in one episode and that's it. So we will see her.
I love her. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Nah, she's dope. Her and Iron Fist, in the whole Daredevil universe.
Oh yeah.
Hogarth.
Yeah, Hogarth. And then in the Matrix, obviously the Matrix films. I still gotta watch the new one. I know people hate on it, but I'm still gonna watch it.
It's great, bro. Check it out.
Great concept. It could be a better movie.
Cool. Thank you for that. I needed that. I knew nothing about it. But so then AD just kind of rewinding back and going into the Avengers stuff because I know that's really your bag, the MCU stuff.
Let's get it.
So thoughts on Sean Levy or Levi? Forgot how to pronounce it. Excuse me, Sean. But thoughts on him potentially directing, Avengers, and where Deadpool and Wolverine is gonna go.
Oh yeah, is if he gets hired for the Avengers 5, it's gonna be hit. I'm there's some confident because I know Sean Levy from a Real Steel. I cried 3 times on that movie.
Yo,
Damn,
I love that movie.
that's a deep cut.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, Real Steel was
and
dope.
yeah, it was so good. And with the Deadpool, this tells me that if they talk about him make a defense movie, then Deadpool ain't gonna be gas. And I was hearing what y'all talking about the multiverse. I think with Deadpool Wolverine is going to make the multiverse more focused, because I mean, to be honest, like yes, the multiverse been up and down, I guess, but like they have been putting hints and pieces throughout the shows and movies. It hasn't come together all together. I feel like Deadpool Wolverine will make it come all together. Then we'll get the Avengers 5 and Secret Wars and all that kind of stuff. But Sean Levy is underrated. He's an underrated type of director, and I like it.
To be honest, after I just saw his filmography, I was like, I cannot believe he directed all these, to me, classics. Like those are all like Cheaper by the Dozen is so good. It is so good. Steve Martin is so good. You know, and again, Real Steel, like it's just he's made the Pink Panther. I was like, yo, this dude got hits. Date Night. I was like, no way. So I agree. This makes me even more excited now for Deadpool Wolverine. Again, I think he can take a big cast, do something special with it, or big cast and superstars. And again, it's gonna be Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine on screen for the first time. I think the 3 main hitters, or excuse me, the 4 main hitters, which is Hugh, Ryan, Kevin Feige, and Sean. I think they all probably approach this with a lot of love, a lot of TLC, as we always say. So I think we're in for a really good time. And I know they're already promoting it as such, like, hey guys, like, we're not here to give you this super intellectual, right? Like it's not on some Oppenheimer shit, right? It's not on some, Christopher Nolan level type shit, but you already know the vibe of Deadpool. You already know what we've done. So it's just like, it's that plus more.
Yeah, you know why
now
I'm
it's
here.
an MCU. Exactly. So, and someone, Noah just said in the chat, I think Deadpool Wolverine will break $1 billion. AD, you on that same wave, right? You
Yo, AD, what's the over under? What's the over under?
It's funny you said that. I was looking at the Joker box office yesterday. It's funny you said that. Joker is I think 1.3. I think easily 1.5.
1.5 billion.
Yeah, 1.5. Because like the open weekend is going to, of course, going to matter, right? I think open weekend have a chance to make over 200 million. I think.
Yo,
that happens.
AD, you know what we got to do?
Yeah.
We got to strategize. We got to see what's coming out in that time period. Be like, yo, if Joker got no comp, then yeah, I think it easily has.
Yo, Craven.
Oh man,
bro, chill. That's December. They really want that slot so people can see it over and over again.
I told you. The only competition is Despicable Me 4, and like I don't think it's going to affect it just because it's a whole different film. That's a family kids, Deadpool rated R. I think it really won't matter. So
yeah,
we gonna see.
But yeah, but I'm excited. So all right, bet. So you got a Billy. Sounds good. I'll take a mental note. Actually, I won't take a mental note. I'll write it down.
Yo, right now, AD has put his name in the pot.
Hey.
Yeah, AD 1 Billy for Deadpool Wolverine.
I tell you right now, if I'm wrong, I get on this vid. I take five shots right now.
Hey.
Hold on. Holy shit.
By the way, y'all could pick whatever I call. I do it.
Water it is, my man. That's insane.
It's about to go down.
You guys heard it here first. AD has put his name in the pot. AD has put his name in the pot. $1 billion for Deadpool.
Yo, 5 shots. I bet we'll hold you to it.
That's crazy, bro.
Christian, talk to us, man. What's going on?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Doing good, bro.
What's up?
So obviously, you know, when we were talking X-Men, we know you didn't get much of an opportunity to see it. Hope that's still on your radar, but I'm sure you saw the first 2 episodes of Acolyte.
Yeah, I watched them the first night.
Yeah, now that was fun. I like that they dropped it, 9 p.m. Again, it happened so spontaneous with like me, Brim, and like Eunice. It's just that our girls were hanging out, so I was just like, I hit him up, and then I was like, he was like, "Yo, come through." He said, "Bet." Eunice's plans had got canceled. He's like, "Yo, what you doing?" I was like, "Well, hit up Brim because I'm going to his place," and we just ended up watching the Acolyte.
Nice.
But yeah, so what are some thoughts? What are you giving it on the rating system?
It's probably, I mean, for me, it's probably Heat so far. I really enjoy it. Like, I've enjoyed the sort of mystery and like trying to unravel that and what's going on. I really like the characters. I think they're all really, really interesting. Master Soul is a really, really cool character. I want to see more of him. It was really cool seeing Vernestra Rowe. That was the Mary Ellen Jedi, the Green Jedi that Master Soul was taking orders from.
Yeah.
She's been in comics and books for the High Republic.
Oh, dope. Thank you for being a Star Wars correspondent so you could put us on to
Brim didn't even know that
to
was
different
crazy.
things like that.
She was like she's a really cool character. She became a Jedi Knight at 16 years old. She became a master probably at like 20 or something, and she's been a master ever since.
Wow.
Dope.
Jeez.
And she's like 120 or something.
OP.
By the time this show was out.
Damn.
Yeah, she's old.
Yeah, that's why I want to start if you on the in the Discord or even now, because another I just finished Force Awakens yesterday, last night, and I was prolonging it because again I was watching it, but then like it was like late night, so I had to stop it. So then this goes back to our conversation about like stopping things, not giving it full attention. But I've already seen Force Awakens, so it's all good. I've seen it twice, so this is my 3rd time watching it. Well, technically 1.5 because I fell asleep in the theater. But again, we know that story. It's okay. It's okay.
That's so crazy that was
I
a
wasn't
thing,
good
bro.
for knowledge at the time, and now that I am, Han's death is just like it's so painful. It's so painful.
Yo,
like it
come
really
on,
hurts.
man.
If you guys didn't hear in part 2 in our Star Wars part 2 podcast, we had a part 1. You guys go check it out. It was a couple weeks ago. Brim's latest, like his very last take, one of the last things that was said on that podcast.
Bro,
was
just
crazy
that's
take.
so
How he was
crazy.
a bum, a loser, a scrub in the sequel trilogy. Obviously, there's more context to it. But after watching Force Awakens, I'm like, that is just absolutely blasphemous.
That's so crazy.
I do not concur with that take, and I can't wait for us to really dissect that take.
That is so crazy.
Star Wars Part 2 podcast. By the way, I love The Force Awakens. I love The Force Awakens. I think it is such a great film. I think does it play it safe? Absolutely. But I think after a 30-year period of it, I think the fans needed that kind of
familiar.
Especially like the prequels and the response by the fans. They needed something safe.
Yes, but I still think it did such a good job of telling its own story throughout, and introducing us to Rey and to Finn, to Poe. So I'm very excited for Last Jedi. That's something I will definitely sit down and be like, no distractions. I'm banging the shit out. But Christian, talk to us about the MCU and what I have to write yours down as well. Do you also want to put some form of a wager if your prediction doesn't come true? Like AD has 5 shots if it doesn't hit $1 billion. It obviously doesn't have to pertain to alcohol, but what are your thoughts on what it's gonna hit, and do you want to wager on it?
I'll do a wager.
Oh.
We got another wager.
I'll do a face reveal if I'm wrong.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Face
You heard it here first, guys.
That's fire. Okay, cool. And so what are your what is it hitting?
So in total, I want to play it safe. Maybe 1 point.
Don't say, bro.
1.3 billion.
Ooh, so also crossing the Billy. Okay, but so for your wager, it needs to hit 1.3 or above. And if it doesn't hit that, if it's 1.2 and below, we're doing a face reveal.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Understood.
All right, you guys heard it here first.
Understood. Yo, that is dope. We got AD with the 5 shots. He's counting on a Billy. Christian face reveal at 1.3 Billy. Very interesting. I love it. But Christian, thoughts on if Sean Levy/Levi will, potentially be directing the next Avengers? I know I saw you say that his Cheaper by the Dozen is a masterpiece or something along those lines. So thoughts on him potentially directing the next Avengers?
I think it's an interesting choice for sure. I mean, at the time when somebody like the Russo brothers were chosen, it was kind of like a wild choice for the MCU, but that ended up working out. So
really well too.
Let's see why not. Yeah.
And because to add to your point, bro, they did Arrested Development, which had an ensemble cast. So like I guess there is some
Stranger Things.
Yeah, exactly. Like there is some there is some
So
experience there.
Oh, so it's clipped. I'm in there. Like swimwear. Yo, what? You say he directed some episodes of Stranger Things? Like
Confirmed,
that
bro.
wasn't like confirmed. Hold on now. Let me go on Wiki.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Let me go on Wiki.
I think it's season 1, season 2, maybe.
Directed 8 episodes, including season 4, episode 4, Dear Billy.
Oh, that's the best episode.
It's over.
Oh,
damn. Deadpool Wolverine. Guys, place your wagers in the chat.
Yo, wagers, please. Yo, so thank you, Christian. Danny Rue, are you with us?
You're
Yo, this dude was waiting, bro. This dude was waiting to hear. Yo, the second he heard that, he was like, yo, what's going on? I'm here. You don't even gotta worry. You don't even gotta stress. Yo.
Can y'all see me?
Nah, we can't see you, bro.
Wait, hold on.
We can see your cat. Is that your cat or is that just a cat?
That's a cat. That's the Bingus, bro. That's
the Bingus.
What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Yo,
there we are. I see you now, bro.
I see you. Let's go.
Yo, hold on. Before we get started with Danny Rue, Ariel, did Brim dip?
Yeah, he had to go.
Oh, no wonder it's so quiet.
That's why it just sounds like it's me, and I'm doing the best I can over here.
Slid, bro.
What's
Dude,
going on?
slid.
My guy did the Irish exit. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in the chat.
When I saw in the chat, shout out to Biggs. I'm like, Brim left. That was 1,000% Ariel that typed that shit. Shout out to Biggs though.
That's hate.
She's in a film with Glenn Powell on Netflix. I'ma tune in. I'm in there like swimwear, with all due respect.
Yo, 3-syllable names, bro. Shout out to Glenn Powell. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Also, Adrian Hona.
My God, yeah, she's something special. Say that louder.
I'm just gonna leave it. My God, she's something special.
I ain't say nothing.
I'm just gonna leave it.
Yeah, Noah said no goodbye. Noah said no goodbye. Crazy. It is crazy, Brim. That is absolutely insane. Like,
yo, what you want him to do, bro? He had to go defend the city.
Next week, everybody got to hold him accountable. Nobody talks to Brim next week. Be like, yo, nah. What you did was so disrespectful.
Budget cuts, the biggest.
Right, he's not even gonna show up next week. Like, that's gonna be crazy.
But that's the thing, man. Like Eunice is already not here, so.
Hopefully he's here next week, that bum. But Danny Rue, talk to us, man.
As its own founding members podcast.
He's a bum.
Do you what are your thoughts on the Acolyte?
Man, when I heard that the concept was gonna be like this mystery, like Jedi killer kind of thing, I was already like, all right, this is I'm already in there. Like, I really like the idea. But then the trailers or nothing and everything else like had nothing about them adding a whole freaking twin. So it's like, whoa, like, okay, this is a whole bombshell of a whole like twist now. So I'm like, okay, I kind of agree with Brim's idea of like they kind of should have waited a little bit, but at the same time, like we had to get the plot starting.
Yeah, the plot had to get going.
Yeah, so it was like, okay, like I understand why they did that so early, but at the same time, like I kind of wish. But I also have a mini theory thinking that like, and this is also gonna be like Brim's, where it's just gonna just come out of my ass. But
I hope not.
Like,
I hope not, bro.
Where both of them will represent like I know they kind of already did it in Clone Wars, of like the physical manifestation of like the light and dark, but like starting out with the whole like they're gonna do like the whole Sith of like the rule of two and like oh we gotta do this and then the Jedi are already like established and stuff, so it's like they're just gonna be like I don't know, some kind of physical versions of like the light and dark in a way. I don't know.
I agree with that. I think, you know, again, in rewatching Star Wars and noticing what the trend and pattern is, right? And I was having this conversation with somebody where it's like, you know, because people always say, and I think one of the takes with the sequel trilogy is like, oh, like, you know, Anakin, you know, Palpatine returning kind of kills the purpose of Anakin being the chosen one and bringing balance to the Force. But the balance comes from having two sides. Like the light is never going to be without the dark, and the dark is never going to be without the light. Like it's always going to have that yin and yang effect between, you know, the light side and the dark side of the Force. So that's why, you know, we have these moments of, you know, quote unquote prosperity in the galaxy, right? Where the Jedi, again, the light side is always in a sense, you know, better. You know, it just in terms of, hey, like we don't want to murder, you know, millions and shit, obviously. But their own the light sides and light side meaning Jedi, right? Their whole downfall is from their stubbornness, is from their them just not wanting to learn and grow within themselves and grow within using the Force. And that's what leads to a lot of people going and falling down that dark path because they fail them. So that's what I'm curious to see in Acolyte with Soul and, you know, with May, and not only failing May because she turned to the dark, but there's something as well that that Osha doesn't know, right? Like there's still these hidden secrets that are going on amongst them. So I definitely think it's going to be an interesting you know, take on that. And the creator also did say, you know, she did want to dive into that, you know, to the Sith lore and to the right rule of two you know, concept, which was huge in the Clone Wars and was so good. And, you know, shout out to Maul because, you know, he kind of dissects everything and he breaks everything down, and he's one of those other Force users that kind of understands the bigger picture that many others didn't see. And again, I'm not going to spoil anything because Ariel, the last 4 episodes of Clone Wars is, again, to me probably top 3, like peak. It is peak Star Wars content for sure. Like it dives into everything you want Star Wars to be, in the lightsaber duels, in, you know, the Force users, in the politics of it all, and how it all just ties into the downfall of the Jedi and the rise of the Empire. Absolute peak Star Wars.
Well, I mean, I do absolutely appreciate everybody's input on that. But if this is not better, if this is not better than Rogue One, I'm moving on.
I mean, I think it has a strong argument. I can't even lie.
Damn. All right.
The problem with Rogue One is that it's really slow in the beginning. It doesn't get good until like the 3rd act, in my opinion.
All right, and that's all the time we got tonight, guys. So no, I'm kidding. Nah, but I get what you mean, especially since it's a whole new set of characters that we're not that familiar with and stuff. Yeah. I get it.
But when it gets there, but again, and I felt that way low key, like with some of the like original stuff. Like, not that I was bored, but I was just like, okay, like where are we going with this?
And then they bring Darth Vader and everybody's like,
No, but once it gets there, you're just like, okay, like I'm so in here. Like happened with me with A New Hope, right? New Hope was always the one, and I'll give my ranking after I watch all the films again, like my solidified ranking for probably the next few years until I do another rewatch, and it might change. But
bro, your rankings could change at any point, bro. It's okay.
they really can.
Yeah,
they really can.
Like, they could change
that
tomorrow.
really depends in the mood, because I did not think in my rewatch I would enjoy Return of the Jedi as much as I did. That last hour of Return of the Jedi is phenomenal. But again, we'll break it down another time. But Ariel, I think I do agree that we should be hyping you up for Clone Wars, like those last 4 episodes. But at the same time, right, I do want to divert your expectations, because I don't want you to go in there and be disappointed. Because I just think if you're just able, like, I just really just want you to enjoy it. Like, just watch it. You know, we'll probably have to give you a few episodes so you can just understand maybe a little bit more of the context of where all the characters are at.
Yeah.
Or not really. Like, it kind of already paints the picture.
But that's the thing, yeah. If Filoni Baloney is on it, man, he clearly knows how to tell a story. Like I would argue anybody like that guy knows how to do visual storytelling in such a powerful way, because like watching Tales of the Empire, like this shit, like how is this on Disney Plus, man? Dude, this shit is not like easy on the eyes. Like this is like some tough shit that they're doing.
I think it was slept on. I think it was so slept on. I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of feel like it just came on the 4th, and it just went. I highly recommend it. I think what's her name story, the first one that we got, Morgan.
Oh, Morgan Elsbeth.
Yeah, like I thought that was cool. I think we get a bit more context on how he met Thrawn. But what's up?
JP Morgan.
Yo, chill. That's crazy. Yo, JP Morgan, bro.
Yeah, but then once we get to what's her name? Barris. Yo. I'm like, yo.
I absolutely enjoy the animation, man. So is this how like Clone Wars looks like towards the end? Like
not always, well, kind of.
The last 4 episodes definitely. But it's still not as clean, because like they've cleaned it up, but
last season is where the animation steps up in general
tremendously. Yeah.
Over time, the show gets really better with animation and art style as time goes on.
Christian,
at the beginning it's kind of rough with the animation.
Christian, where do you feel that the animation like takes a jump? Like in what season is it like much more noticeable? Like, oh shit, the budget went up.
It's probably season 3 or season 4.
Oh wow, so early on. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, early on, because then people really started to get interested. They made 7 seasons out of it.
It's around the time that Anakin and Obi-Wan and Ahsoka get their redesigns, because they get a outfit redesign at some point.
Yeah, they look much cooler.
See, like I like hearing shit like that. See, that's cool. I like stuff like that, because like when
lose their armor and stuff.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Chris, did you ever watch it in like the timeline order, or did you watch it like in just release date?
I've done it both ways.
Oh, okay.
I watched it watched it when it originally came out, and then I watched it later on like Netflix or whatever, and I looked up chronological order.
That's interesting, because Star Wars. So Clone Wars came out around that same time that like Avatar: The Last Airbender was out. So like that was kind of like a lot of after school bags right there. Like
Baloney was working on that too.
Damn.
Yeah. Baloney was on Avatar: The Last Airbender, bro.
Damn.
When it comes to this animation shit, like
he got it on lock.
And we
the voice of the clones is Appa and Momo. He voices Appa and Momo.
Oh wow.
Crazy. But yeah, like it's I agree though. Like I think they need to do. I really want to see a Luke Skywalker animated series that takes place between when we get that moment in Book of Boba Fett where he's training Grogu and he is starting his new Jedi Order, and seeing that kind of how it failed, because I think we'll get more context. And again, that's why Christian or whoever else at AD the big new free comic book day. I would love to read some of the comic books that like tie into all this stuff, especially the sequel stuff, because
I mean,
I really think
they haven't touched that really, like the Luke the Luke's New Jedi Order stuff, they really haven't touched it at all.
Yeah, they barely scratched the
There's
surface.
like one book that plays with it, but not much. You get to see like
anything you have on the sequels, like on Snoke. I want more Snoke stuff as well, because I think me and Jay, again, this will go on the Star Wars Part 2 podcast. But me and Jay, briefly, something that we talked about, Jay Money, after the fact, I think it was after the fact, was he was saying, I don't think Kylo should have turned. Like the moment he kills Han, like he's gone. Like he becomes the new big bad. And I kind of can't unsee that.
He's hating.
Like,
He's hating. He's hating.
Not hating. I don't think it's a bad decision to turn him like to
I think him killing Han is what made him more conflicted. Honestly.
Yeah, because he immediately regretted that shit. No. Chill. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Part 2.
What are we talking about?
Part 2. Part 2. We cannot get it because Christian just made a great point. I'm not getting into it right now.
Yeah.
People gonna die.
Because he thought that killing Han would make him realize that he was a part of the dark side, and he was already conflicted. So killing Han,
I really broke him, right? He was like, I fucked up.
Yeah, that's why he's so.
Yo, imagine you kill your dad and you're like, damn, take backs.
When he's fighting Finn and Rey, that's why he's so off. He's like conflicted.
Yo, Force Awakens is so.
Damn, I'm sleepy.
Slept on, bro. But no, stop it. Stop.
Too much.
Yeah, that DJ Khaled shit. He's like, no, talk to me. Don't talk to me like that.
Tell him bring out the lobster.
Can we get? What are we talking on the soundboard?
Oh yeah. The thing is that I need, because the audio, I didn't like how the audio was on that because it sounded like way too stereo. So when J Money is in the studio again, I will get that clip. Like I do want him to do that because like he was so upset, bro.
So hold on, we got Floyd. Floyd said $1 billion for Floyd. Let us know if you have a if you want to wager on it. So also a Billy. So now, Danny Rune, now that we got you,
members only wagers.
Larry and
I'm not good at stuff because I made a bet once. I lost a bet horribly.
You don't gotta do nothing crazy. You like,
damn, bro. Like we're not saying bet your figurines, bro. Like
word.
Yeah, no,
he's like, alright.
Chill.
If I don't get it, then I'll take 20 hits of the blunt or some shit. Like it could be whatever you feel comfortable with.
Can you imagine? I made that bet and then I lost, and I'm like, oh yeah, y'all, zero contact, and all I hear is don't. Man, I forgot. I'm pretty sure I gave a number. I agree with Mark the last time this question was asked, but
it wasn't over $1 billion, right?
No, it wasn't.
Mark chose like 600 something.
It was like 700.
I think it was 7. I think it was 7 or 750.
750, 800. I think it's in between that, but I don't know because there's a lot. I always look at what am I trying to say? Take other factors into consideration,
right?
Because it's rated R, and yeah, you can also take into fact that people will see it again. You know, it's like there's that. Because I'm for sure gonna see it multiple times.
He's a Cillian Murphy, bro. Oh my god.
Damn.
And like, I don't
know. What if that shit is butt?
What if it's bad?
Yeah, what if it's butt? Like you said, you're gonna see him.
Bro, he's locked in. He's locked in.
We kind of doubted.
He's locked in
because clearly you seem to be a Sean Levi fan.
Man, if it's butt, MCU's doomed.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't think
that guy on Twitter
they're wanting him
doing like 30 times or whatever.
And then it turns out to be butt. It's like,
yeah. I think Kevin would not have. I don't think Kevin would have been like, yo, Sean, what do you think of Avengers?
Yeah, this is a first round draft pick, bro.
You want to do it? All right, let me know. We'll explore the directors, but in the meantime, like take your time. Like you let me know. Like you got the
But that's kind of in the bag though.
Saw it, and was like, yes, bro, this is exactly what we needed right now.
Oh wait, I got that on the board. I think I got that on the board.
Kevin.
I love this man. And he's not finished. I love that man. I love him.
Oh no, I don't know if it's that one. No, my bad. Damn.
Kevin Feige is so lucky that he could see these films months before everybody else. Lucky.
Bro, but he planned out the whole timeline. So he's just like, this is exactly how I wanted it.
He's the original area. He was like, yo, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know.
He's gatekeeper supreme, bro.
He is gatekeeper supreme. He's like, yo, y'all don't even fucking know, bro. What again, like if right, like if there's anybody I'm gonna still gar, is gonna be Kevin Feige.
Yo, that is insane, bro. That is absolutely insane. Yo, we gotta end it with that, bro. That's crazy. You can't say that and continue talking.
Kevin Al-Gaib, bro.
Kevin Al-Gaib.
Like, come on, man. Like, yo, talk about a dude that could be like, yo, did your film make a Billy opening weekend? I don't think so. And again, I really don't think it's gonna be replicated. Like, even with this new Avengers joint, like, I don't think it's gonna be replicated.
That's cap, bro. That's cap. You put Spider-Man in the next Avengers movies, that's making $1 billion, bro. You're capping, dude.
Danny Rue. So what is your final prediction, and do you have a wager for us? Floyd, also let us know if you want to wager. You said $1 billion. Let us know if you want to bet on something.
I think I'm gonna stick with what I said before. I think 750. I think.
Okay, 750 milli.
I'm not gonna wager anything.
He's not gonna wager anything. So no wager from Danny.
You don't have to wager a kidney. You can just wager like saving your mustache or something.
Yo, wager your socks.
Wager your membership.
Well, if you lose that wager, I need one of those socks. That way, that's the wager.
Yeah.
No.
He's like, I already lost one.
I already lost one pair. Yo, shout out to Pedro Pascal, bro.
He hasn't even got them yet, too. That's what's crazy.
Yo, that's true, Christian. He hasn't even got them yet. You can't wager shit you don't have, bro. Obi Cam, right there.
Cat Cam.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
But yeah, guys.
Yes, sir. Yo, appreciate y'all members. AD, Danny, Christian, much love y'all for coming through. Floyd, Larry, Pascal, to all our members, all the people that just join in that aren't members, that just tune in every week, like Noah, we appreciate you. Noah was saying here, I think James Gunn could rival Kevin in the next 5 years with DCU. Absolutely. I also agree. Guys, I do remember that somebody sent $19.99 last week. I'm home, so I'm not going to twerk at home. Got to respect the house rules. But when I'm in studio, that will get done. AD's like, God damn it, not trying to see all that. I feel you, AD. But thank you guys so much for coming through and chilling with us. We will be back next week to talk about Acolyte episode 3. And by next week, we'll probably have some boys talk soon, next couple weeks, and House of the Dragon. So make sure y'all catch up for that. Like Matthew said. What'd you say, Danny?
Homelander's on Mortal Kombat now.
Oh, I saw that. But like Matthew said, hashtag Bigs for Life. We'll see y'all next week.
Bigs for life.
Peace, y'all.
Shout out to Biggs.
Yo, Ariel, end that shit.
Oh wait, I don't even know how to do this.
Go to OBS. Go to stop recording and stop streaming.
Okay. Stop.